Hello, loved ones. Welcome to Divine Light and Love Oracle with Stella. Today is July 2nd, 2019, and it is a terrific Tuesday. I hope that everyone is doing well, that you are having a fantastic day, fantastic evening. I'm here with you today because Spirit has given me some messages to share with you to uplift and encourage you along your journey. And I am hoping that in addition to the encouragement, that we are adding our energy to this space to turbocharge and raise the vibration for those who come into the live and for those who will later come in and watch the playback. And I apologize. I was thinking I'm going to be like Johnny on the spot and jump on like right at 4 o'clock. And Spirit gave me a couple more instructions that needed to be articulated. So I had to go get those decks and prepare. So thank you in advance for your patience. I appreciate your time and your availability to be here on the live. And I just thank you so much. Hi, Dynamic Jennifer and Kate. Good to see you both. I'm so grateful that you guys are here and that we were going to have a wonderful time with these messages that are coming through. I'm going to tell you the very first card that Spirit brought to mind as I was preparing for this message today came from the Doreen Virtue Angel Answers deck, and it was Big Happy Changes. So if you guys notice, the title says changes because we are going through some serious changes, y'all. I'm telling you. Hi, I am Ether. The energies are so magnetic and powerful, and we are once again going through more transitions. We are going through energetic upgrades, experiencing different ascension symptoms as we are increasing in our gifts and in our abilities. And it's pretty intense, but it's so very amazing. And I just want to encourage you, yes, that the solar eclipse and the new moon. So absolutely, those planetary changes are impacting the lives of light workers because we are switched on. We are tuned in. We've had to rise above a lot of different circumstances and situations and put things into perspective, broaden our horizons so that we could be prepared for setting our intentions for such a time as this. So I kid you not, I was like, okay, again, Spirit has been really stretching me out as an intuitive and as a reader so that I can be even more of service to the collective. And so you know, like I've mentioned before, I think I'm going to be just like, okay, do this, and then it's like, pull over, we're going to do this instead. It's like, oh my gosh. So I am learning to go with the flow. And so before we get underway, I just want to show you guys the card that came out. Literally, it came out the other day, but it's like, it must think it's the only card in this deck because it will not go away. So I'm going to take that as Spirit wants us to pay attention to this message. So it is number 41, Goddess Ishtar and Astrophyllite, and it is Daring Rebirth. So I feel like right now, as we are at the precipice of these eclipse and new moons, that we are in the process of a daring rebirth. Many of us are retooling, recalibrating, changing in real time with the flow of where our life is guiding us. Even if we thought we had this great plan, Spirit, the universe, source, our angels, we're being guided. Our ascended masters are guiding us into a new reality. And we are co-creating every single minute through our thoughts. And so we've been really called to recognize the importance of what's going on in our minds and what's going on in our hearts, as evidenced by some of the cards that we had from the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle deck, and I'll get to those in a minute. But I just want to spend a moment here and just ask that if you are in the room and you can take a look at the screen, I would really encourage you to go ahead and focus on that astrophyllite stone in the center of this card. I know there's a tiny bit of a glare, so let me see, maybe if I move it over here. Nope, still glare. I'll just move it right in the center. There we go. If you would go ahead and take this opportunity to set your intentions going forward concerning your health, your financial abundance, your healthy relationship connections, your creative process, relocating to a new location, bringing in more connections to soul family and soul tribe. And so if we do this collectively, this is something that's very powerful that we can do together. And then we'll just go ahead and add to that in the chat, so be it, because we are affirming that we are moving forward in this daring rebirth. Hi, young Niels. Welcome. Good to see you. So, woosah. Thank you so much, Mother Gaia. Thank you, our Creator and Source. Thank you to our archangels, our ascended masters, our ancestors. Thank you to the fellow light workers that are here and are able to lend their light and energy to this space. We ask that you would just purify this space with nothing but high intentions, good intentions, light intentions, and fill this space with love. We set these intentions that come from the deepest chambers of our heart, that reflect our desire to grow and become the greatest version of ourselves. We already envision ourselves successful and living the reality that we are co-creating right now in real time that is for our greatest and highest good. We believe that we are powerful manifestors, and we are very mindful of what we are manifesting. We're very mindful of the words that we are using. We are mindful of the intentions that we are setting. We have no desire to see harm or ill will come to any individual on this earth. We desire to do good and to live in the alignment with truth and love in the light, to serve humanity and to serve our fellow light workers through integrity and kindness, and that we are people of vision. We believe that these visions and these ideas that are coming to us, whether in our dream or waking hours, are directly sent to us, and that we have everything we need to articulate these dreams and visions into reality. We're thankful that not only are we able to do so, but we're supported by Mother Gaia. We are supported by our angels. We are supported by other light workers. And so we are moving forward with complete confidence that it shall be done. It is already moving forward, and that we have everything we need, that we are not in a scarcity or lack mindset whatsoever. We are abundant, we are whole, we are actively working towards our goals and our dreams each and every day. And we thank you for this daring rebirth. We thank you that some of us are daring to do things that we never thought possible previously, but now we have the courage and the confidence and the competence to move forward with clarity and alignment with truth and love. And we thank you, Spirit, for these messages, the clarity, the understanding, the discernment, the wisdom that's coming through as we prepare for yet another quantum leap into our current timeline and into future timelines that are going to continue to nourish us and provide us with the sustenance we need to live our best lives. If you agree with what I just shared, then please type "so be it" into the chat, and we will move forward into the messages with so much courage and strength and excitement, because the best is yet to come. So I'm going to ask Kate to type in "so be it" for me, because my hands are going to be kind of busy for a minute, y'all. Hi, Angelina. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm so glad you could make it in. And, you know, I just want to thank all of you so much for being here. Thank you for lending your light and support. I appreciate the collaborative vibration that is in this space. And just thank you so much for taking the time to connect. I mean, these beautiful, healthy connections are for our greatest and highest good. And I feel so encouraged that we are able to be here together, setting our intentions, moving forward. You know, the birthing process is not always easy. Just as when we talk about when humans give birth, there's a process, there's a conception process, there's an incubation process, and there's a labor process, and then the birthing process. And so this is a daring rebirth because we are daring. We're being some spiritual badasses right now, and we're moving forward to rebirth ourselves, to recreate ourselves. And it's so amazing that we will get to do this. Oh my gosh. Hi, Liz. Liz, please, 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 if you got my message, please email me. I have a project that's happening on Friday, and I really need your support on this, and you'll understand why. So if you could just shoot me an email, and I sent it to you in the chat, I would so gratefully appreciate it. And I appreciate you because I know you are doing so much in the community with the angels to help bring this positive light and love and high vibes. And we so truly appreciate you. And we're celebrating you because we know your birthday's coming up. And so we are sending you so much light and love and gratitude for all you do. We're sending you blessings of encouragement and for expansion. You know, I feel like you have so much potential that Spirit's revealing to you and expansive abilities that it's just, this is the best is yet to come. So I just wanted to share that with you because I just felt such a, like a burning in my heart. I felt so good and just wanted to let you know how very appreciated and loved you are. And I love your dragon babies. They're just the cutest thing in the world and they make me smile. So I just wanted to share that. Hi, Ingrid. Welcome. Glad you're here with us. Oh, okay. So let's see. Goodness, I got to figure out how to do this. Bear with me, Liz, because I want to figure out how to, I'm like, how do I do this? Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, you know what, babes? When I went to your channel, why I could not find your email, I do not know. I was having a complete, like, spaz out moment. So I'm just going to pop mine in here. So if you would do me a favor, because apparently I am a spaz, I could not find the email to send to you. Divine Light and Love Oracle. I'm going to put mine here, and if you could just send me one that just says hi, I promise I will send it over. But it's kind of important, so if you can, that would be amazing. And again, thank you guys for being here. Okay, hopefully I spelled the email correct. Oh, okay, Jennifer, no problem. Hi, Matt. Hello, good to see you. So, yep, Liz, say 1, 2, you know what to do. So anyway, you guys, oh, thank you, babes. I appreciate that. Kate, if you can go ahead and paste that into a note for me, I'll grab that right after the live. But thank you, Liz. Hugs, kisses, and lots of blessings to you today. Yes, thank you, Dynamic Jennifer. You guys are the business. Oh my goodness. Appreciate everyone so much. You guys are the best. So get excited, you guys. I am like super hype, super hype girl today, as you could tell in my voice. Something really cool happened as I was preparing for this live with you guys. And I'm going to go back to these cards because like I was telling you before, and thank you, Liz, I appreciate that so much. Yes, Jennifer. Thank you, babes. Okay, so we've been talking about the total eclipse of the heart, right? And so something really amazing happened because we had, let me put it here. There we go. We have the center of our power. We have the third eye chakra for the masculine, and we have the heart chakra for the feminine. And so I'm super excited to share that Spirit brought out yet another dimension to what is happening in real time with the energies of the masculine and the feminine. And so, as you guys know, I have a little bit different take about in the twin flame journey about when people say divine masculine and divine feminine. Honestly, I have come to the understanding from what I've received from spirit is that, you know, yes, we absolutely have masculine and feminine energy, but there are types of energies within that energetic field. You have distortion energy and you have divine energy. And so divine energy is going to be anything that's of a high vibrational, loving, amazing, just kind, compassionate vibration, where distortion is destructive, it's insecure, it's, you know, it's got all these different low, dense, negative energies associated with it. And so thank you, Liz. Awesome. I will hit you up after the live. You might be asleep, but it's all good. So the vibration that people are in, that's why I don't, if you hear me refer to masculine or feminine, because as you see, cards have been coming out that depict those negative low dense energies and also the ones that depict the divine energies. And so I just want to clarify for anyone who's new to the channel, if you hear me referring to masculine and feminine, and if I say a feminine or masculine in distortion or feminine and masculine in divine energy, that will help you kind of understand where the point of view from this channel is coming from. And so what was revealed is that so many people have been impacted because their third eye chakra in the masculine energy, whether you're masculine in gender or masculine in your inside of your energy field as a feminine, this third eye was not activated. So everything that was being expressed and examined was coming from a 3D standpoint. And the same with the heart. The feminine energy, the heart chakra was not opened. The eyes of this heart was not opened. So there was so much contention and strife and competition happening between masculine and feminine energy. And then you have the solar plexus chakra, which is right where your belly button is, which is the center of your power, which is why so many people have felt insecure and confused in these attachments versus being in healthy connections. And within the past week, these have opened up. And now there is something so powerful happening that you and I, as masculine and feminine energies, we have ascended to the level of divine energy. How do I know this? Because I know you guys can feel it. You can sense it now. You know something different has happened. It's inexplicable, but you know something has changed inside of you. Maybe for some people, they might feel like they have a confidence that they didn't have before. For some people, it might feel like they can see things more clearly. They can read energy more clearly. They're more discerning. Some people can feel in the depth of their heart the energies around them. And it's like there's just such power, and it's coming from this being in alignment. And then, but wait, it gets better. The sacral chakra also got a ping and switched on as a result of these three being in alignment, okay? And so it says that the frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. This is what's happening in real time. This is no accident that we are at a new moon and an eclipse. It's powerful. Good night, Liz. Love, love, loves. Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind. That is so sweet of you. Namaste. Much appreciation. Thank you. This is life-changing. For some people who have felt weakened through this twin flame journey because they feel like they've taken so many hits because the counterpart has been in a distortion energy and it's impacting them, we can absorb energies. So if the masculine or feminine you're involved with is in a distorted energy and you are in their energy field or you are on their mind, you may be absorbing their energies. And so Spirit wants you to know that because this, if you guys go back and watch the live entitled total eclipse of the heart, you will understand that something of a cosmic nature has happened that has caused the masculine's third eye to open and the feminine's heart eyes to open. And now the center of power has been merged. And now this is coming into being. This is stimulating your creative power to manifest success and abundance in your life, because Spirit wants you to know you are not stuck. You are not in a place where you are not able to manifest and create. If the individual is in distortion, as I always say, one monkey don't stop the show. You must go on. The show must go on. You must continue to work in the light. You must continue to nurture yourself. You must continue to get out into nature. You must continue to develop your clairs, clairaudience, clairrecognizance, clairvoyance, clairsentience. You must allow these to continually grow. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kimberly with Twin Flame Enchanted Messenger of Light. Please extend her a warm welcome. This is another wonderful woman who I've encountered and feel so blessed to have. I go into the trenches of war with her spiritually as we were working through a lot of the energies that were leading up to this. And so thank you, Kim, for being here, and thank you for welcoming her and letting her know that we are so glad she's here. We have gone through something of a tremendous cosmic nature. This is why these energies are so high. This is no longer a concern about the when you're coming into union with another individual. Union is already here within yourself. This is divine union in one's self. This is your discernment. This is your heart and your emotions being governed. What you see in the 3D is no longer going to eclipse what you know in your heart. Your heart has such powerful understanding and is so deep. You know, when we talk about the chambers of the heart, that's a deep thing. Your heart has an intelligence that is unsurpassed. And when these two are working in union, the masculine and feminine are no longer in competition. They're no longer distorted and fighting against one another. This power here, the seat of your power, is activated. And now here comes the boom. Your manifestation abilities and creative power have taken on a new, oh, that's nice, Spirit, 4, 5, 6, sorry, squirrel, has taken on a whole new dimension. And these transitions that are happening, while this moon phase is happening, pay attention to what's happening. Hi, Stella. Welcome. These changes are happening. The transitions are happening. You are in a divine union right now. So please take a moment to recognize and acknowledge where you are energetically right now. This is like that moment right before, like I said, you know, being a wedding planner, I work with brides. I'm with them up until the moment that they walk down the aisle. This is that moment before you take that step out into your new reality. You are a master manifester, alchemist with co-creation powers that are now going to be unparalleled because this union has taken place. So, you guys know I get a little spirited when I get to talking about this stuff because it's exciting. So, what Spirit brought out, I'm going to put them on their respective cards here, is communication is of the utmost importance right now. And I'm going to go ahead and put this stone in the center because this is for throat chakra activation. Okay, so the energies are flowing. However, we've got to get from the heart chakra going up to the throat chakra because there are feelings and emotions that have been concealed. Hi, Debbie, welcome. So because there has been a concealed, and I know it was in the True Love cards that, and I'll have to grab it in a sec so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The connection is solidified in yourself. Now you are bringing in soulmates, twins. They're coming towards you. They're magnetized. And what's going to happen now, because both individuals are aligned with the energy and vibration of truth and love, communication can come in. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart. Do you see what I mean about the importance of the heart? Trust and verify. That's what's happening. The heart is the center of our truth to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. This is what is happening in real time. We must remain balanced so that now the throat chakra, because there's the heart chakra, and I'm going to show you guys in a picture here. There is also a high heart chakra. So if you see right here, we have all of these, the main chakras that we're working with right now. So do you see how we have sacral, solar plexus, and heart? Those cards were there. We had the third eye here. Guess what was missing? The throat chakra. The throat chakra and the high heart chakra is actually between the throat and the heart. So we've gone into the deep chambers, we've come up, and now we are at the throat. So now communication can come through. I know a lot of people have been waiting, they've been frustrated, they don't understand. Why is the twin not communicating? Well, I can tell you, if the twin is in an energy of distortion, their third eye chakra has not yet activated. And if the feminine energy is not, we're allowing the feelings to flow, that means that the eyes of the heart chakra have not opened. But now there is a cosmic shift taking place. We are making shift happen. And as I was sharing previously, the solar plexus, the center of your power, the seat of your personal power. In fact, I'll read it. It says that the solar plexus supports your sense of self, personal power, willpower, as well as knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. Now we are on our mission as light workers. We recognize that we are twin flames, but we recognize that we have an even bigger mission here. And because we are switched on, the creativity is coming through, and now communication can take place. Authentic communication between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So my hope is that tonight, as we go through these cards, that you will be switched on. If you weren't switched on before this broadcast, my hope is that you will be, because this is the key now. It's time to start being able to communicate from a vibration of love and truth. And so from the chakra deck, and I love this deck, I haven't pulled it out for today, but hopefully you guys can see that. The chakra reading cards. This is what it has to say about communication and the throat chakra. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this up right here. In fact, we'll set it right in the center. Okay, so the throat chakra says that the frequency supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. So do you see, once again, peace and balance? Peace of mind, balance in the heart. Divine masculine, divine feminine, in union, in self, attracting divine counterparts that are able to have a relationship with you that is good for your soul. And it says you've called upon this card today to let you know it is an important time for communication. All healthy connections and relationships are built on a solid base of good communication. It's easy to hold back or alter your words in order to prevent hurting someone's feelings, fear of rejection, or the possibility of creating some form of conflict. However, it's important that you share your thoughts and feelings honestly with those around you to create and build long-lasting, healthy relationships. When you doubt, hinder, or manipulate the flow in communication, this interference blocks the throat chakra. Okay, if you are not able to speak authentically from the heart to the person you've identified as your twin, that is a problem, Houston. You are being encouraged to be your most authentic version of yourself. And in order to do so, you must be aligned with the vibration of truth and love. You must not be afraid to speak your truth, even if your voice shakes a little bit. Okay? So, Something else that you can do as far as supporting yourself through this is using crystals. Blue lace agate is helpful. Blue kyanite is helpful. Utilize crystals if you are encouraged to do so to help open up space for healthy communication. The energy right now indicates this is the timing for healthy communication. Don't be afraid. And the third eye will give you discernment as to when is the timing to share what it is that you need to say. The heart chakra, you'll feel, like I said, trust and verify. You'll know in your knower when it is time, when it's go time, you know? You'll know when it's go time. And you'll know because those two senses, those two organs, so to speak, are going to be communicating in unison. Many of you are going to receive confirmations from synchronicities. Many of you will get intuitive hits coming through to you. Many of you will literally have a sign kind of smack you in your face and let you know it's go time. But it is not the time for you to interject fear or doubt or confusion. When you get an intuitive hit that says it's go time, you will know what you must do. And it's imperative that you do so because the energies are supporting you at this time. Okay, your throat chakra. In fact, we're just going to take a moment right now and use this affirmation to bolster our faith. And so I'm going to ask that if you want to place your hands either open, both hands open to receive, or in a prayer position, the affirmation says this: I communicate in all ways with ease and grace. And if you want to add to that affirmation in the chat, you can type in "so be it." We're going to stand in agreement with you. So it is, because this is where we are right now. There is no reason to fear your own authenticity. It is time to recognize your energy is now supported for you to emerge. Emerge as your greatest version of yourself through this journey. Do not be afraid to allow these chakras, your third eye, your sacral, solar plexus, your heart, and your throat, to be in alignment so that you are powerful and not just standing in power or walking in power, but it is the time for you to live in your power. It's time to live in your power, because this is what's happening now. By you being willing to go through this, synergy is taking place between these energies. The reason why synergy is critical at this time is because it supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. This is of the utmost importance because we are creating space. Once this heart chakra opened, we recognize now that our heart has tremendous expansive abilities. If you were constricted because of negative feelings, you've released those, and now your heart can expand to love in an unconditional, beautiful way that's now going to allow synergy to take place between the masculine and feminine energies within yourself. And spirit is going to be able to come through so much more clearer now that it will be undeniable the messages that you are receiving. That's right, Matt. Stop holding yourself back. Step into your power, because this is, when I'm telling you, I feel such a strong vibration as I'm sitting here with you with these cards. This is the time. I am not here to peddle any type of hokey-fanokey stuff to you. I am telling you, I believe to my soul, this is your time. It is time to step into your most incredible, most outrageous life that you've imagined. There is no need to hold yourself back anymore. And this right here, this communication and this throat chakra, many of you are in communication with masculines and feminines who are also in divine energy. You're going to be supporting this frequency of synergy by being in communication with them. But you've got to open your mouth. You've got to speak up. You're going to recognize there are people who were sent for such a time as this to collaborate, to co-create, just like this says, to help you bring birth to a new reality. The first card we had, Daring Rebirth. The word daring indicates fearless. You're going to have to take a chance here and believe in yourself in a way that you never have before, and believe in the power that's contained inside of you. You are a masterful alchemist, magician, co-creator. Go on out there with your cute self and make shift happen. Your masculine and feminine energies are in sync. And in fact, the masculine energy, so just to give you a quick little update on that, your masculine energy is this. It supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Fancy that. The masculine energy in its divine state operates in kindness and wisdom. That is powerful. Here we are, the divine feminine is supporting receptive, nurturing, being open, helpful to connect our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all creation. We are one. These two have created an incredible synergy that has allowed for your power centers to be switched on. Now it's time to activate and go forward. So that was these cards. So that was just a powerful, powerful message right off the bat. It's go time. The next set of messages come from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, which I absolutely enjoy as well. And let's see, let me pull out the bottom of this box. Thank you guys for being with us. Good night, Kim. Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness, yes, let me look down in the chat. Yes, thank you, Ingrid. That's right. Speaking up helps us to open up to what others have to say too. You're absolutely right. And now it's time for us to step forward and not hold ourselves back from opening and expanding ourselves, because there's no more fear. So I'm just going to use the bottom of this one. So here we go. All right, so look at this. I'm going to put it in the center without the glare. Release the dark wound. Let love live. We have made a commitment in our growth as light workers and in the twin flame community to grow. And, you know, Melanie with Whole Again 1111 shared a statement or a comment several months ago that she said, let go or get dragged. You know, we have to let go of those energies and wounds, anything that would allow our minds to eclipse our hearts. And what I mean by that is if your mind has negative thoughts, negative memories, traumatic memories, irrational thoughts that tend to override your heart's intuition, that has to stop. You are in a different place now. What has happened in the past is in the past, and it's time to release it and let it go. And you have so much freedom, so much power, so much strength when you do so, because your energy, as you see, the hands are open now. Okay? What this fishbone was indicating was like prickers. And I don't know if any of you are anglers, but I love fishing. And I'll tell you, there are times when you try to take a fish off of its hook and it will spike you as a defensive mechanism to get you to let it go. The universe has been spiking quite a few of us to let us know we have to make space in this twin flame journey for our ultimate mission, our partner, our ideas and creativity to come to fruition. If you are in an unhealthy, toxic attachment, there's no room for growth. So that's why Spirit has been guiding us towards doing whatever is necessary to come into healthy connections. And so the universe may spike us so that we will let go and release that which is not for our greatest and highest good. It doesn't mean that maybe this particular individual may not come back in a different timeline once they have maybe come out of distortion energy, but nevertheless, if the universe is prompting you to release someone, do so with love and light. Do you notice the hands aren't like this? The hands are open like, it's okay. I release you. And back into the spirals of life they will go. It is okay to do so, because once you have released and surrendered all fear, control, outcomes, expectations, the universe works much more swiftly to deliver to you what it is that you truly need and truly desire. The next card that came out, bring it into form. You have been given abilities as a twin flame, as a light worker, to do good in the world. The earth needs our support. So as we come out of those low, dense, negative vibrations and connect with nature, literally grounding ourselves with nature, we are able to bring into form just what that synergy card said. A new reality. A new reality. Look at all the spirals and light in this card. The feet are illuminated. You're moving in a new direction. Don't look back. You're not going that way anymore. You can only focus your energy at this point, or rather I should say it would be in your best interest to focus your energy at this point on moving forward into your greatest experience for your life, your destiny, having complete faith that you are divinely surrounded. Do you see all these little light? They are like little fireflies surrounding this. You're surrounded by your angels. You're surrounded by other light workers, and we are all together blazing brightly as an inferno of light to help encourage ourselves and light the way for others. Follow your own rhythm. You maybe now recognize that you are the most authentic version of yourself. So now you're moving in the direction of your own rhythm. And if you stumble, just make it part of the dance. It's okay. It's okay for you to trust yourself. That's why the heart chakra's eyes were opened and illuminated, so that you would recognize that when your third eye chakra opened, so that your intuition and your knowing came online, you trust it now. You're not second guessing yourself anymore. The decisions, the things that you're being guided to, you're not fighting and resisting it anymore. You are going in the direction of what it is that you love. And you love your life, you love serving, you love connecting, you love creating, and you're moving towards that. And now you are ebbing and flowing with life as if you were dancing in the middle of a river. You're not fighting the flow, you're going with the flow. And it's a beautiful thing. And you're being called now to focus on the light. The light is guiding you. It's inspiring you. It's warming you. It's heating you up. It's getting you ready to move into this new season of your life energetically. You are, and in fact, in the palms of your hands is a connection to your heart chakra. So if you notice tingling or, surges of electricity in your hands, that's not from some type of a medical issue, that is likely the activations going on within that heart chakra that's coming through the energy in your hands. And it's because you're in alignment. You're in alignment. So when I said earlier, don't look back, you're not going that way anymore. Do you notice this is walking away, going towards something, and this is staring straight at the light? You recognize that the path you must follow includes the light. The light is everything right now. The light is guiding you to goodness, prosperity, abundance, hope, peace, freedom, tranquility, serenity. You are being guided and led in the most beautiful way now, and you can't look back, or at least you're choosing not to. And if you look at this sunflower is amplified or magnified in this image to let you see what's happening on an energetic level within yourself. Prosperity, abundance, and your abilities have grown. You are growing in leaps and bounds, quantum leaping into a new season in your life. Stay focused on the light. The light is going to lead and guide you into the most incredible places that's going to bring you so much joy, so much peace, so much happiness. It's not without times that will be dark, or times where you may not have the whole script in front of you to let you know to go stage left or stage right. But if you can trust in the universe, trust in the divine, you're going to find absolutely incredible new things are on the horizon for you. Like I said to you earlier, the angels guided part of this message by indicating big, happy changes are coming. Big, happy changes are coming. It's because you're in alignment. I feel such depth of emotion. The tears just want to flow, but I know if I start ugly crying, then I can't read the cards. But I'm telling you, from the depth of my soul and my heart, I'm telling you, this is your path. You're in the path of light. You're in the path of love. You're in the path of enlightenment, and divine wisdom is coming through to you. Each one of you are so gifted. You're incredibly talented. Even if you may not recognize this, please know you were created with a divine purpose. Do not mistake what projections have been projected onto you from your childhood or relationships or circumstances. Do not let that mess with your mind. Allow yourself to focus solely on the light every single day. Every day may not be perfect, but I guarantee you there is something perfect in every day that's going to give you hope. If you woke up this morning, if you were able to breathe in the air around you, open your eyes, if your senses were all switched on, that is reason to give thanks and appreciation to the divine that you have life and life abundant. Do not allow any negativity to absorb into your energetic field. And if you do, if it happens, because life happens, clear it. Clear it. Listen to Hertz music, Hertz. Call upon your angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, to come assist you, because you deserve, let's say this one more time, you deserve all the love, all the joy, all the happiness that life has to offer. All of it. You deserve it. It's your birthright. And if you don't know, now you know. I'm telling you, believe it to your soul that it is your birthright, and your destiny is one of light and love and goodness and truth. I'm going to tell you something else. The reason why certain people will not stay with you, come towards you, is because if they are not aligned with truth, they cannot stay in a state of resonance with you. Do not see it as rejection, recognize it as protection, because Spirit recognizes the work you have put in to align with your divine nature. The universe, with the law of attraction, the law of grace and efficiency, the law of reciprocity, the universe works in beautiful, mystical, magical, miraculous ways. Why would the universe withhold from you any good thing? Nothing, and I repeat, nothing goes away before it's supposed to, and nothing comes in before it's supposed to. Everything comes on time. But you're being called to focus on the light now. No matter what happened, who did you dirty, what you experienced that traumatized you, you're being called to place your focus here. Ooh, okay, Spirit just reminded me, if you've ever seen a show or where a magician or a hypnotist says, I want you to focus, because as I'm looking at the inside of this, there's a beautiful spiral that reminds me of Archangel Metatron's grid, and Archangel Metatron is associated with power. And so the magician or the hypnotist will say, I want you to focus your attention right here. So Spirit is saying, I want you to focus your attention on being empowered now. I want you to focus your attention on your potential to create the life that you desire. And I want you not to deviate and look to your left or your right or behind you. I want you to move forward boldly into this bright new future that includes soulmates and companions that are here to assist you and support you along your journey. Focus on the light. Wowee zowie, guys. This is hot diggity dog. I love it. I hope that these messages are resonating with everyone. I'm going to jump down in the chat for a minute and see how everybody's doing. I hope everyone is well. Let me make sure I acknowledge and say hello to whomever's in the room. Let's see. All right, we have I Am Ether, Dynamic Jennifer, Matt with King Trident's Tribe. I know Liz has already left for the evening with Guided by Angels. Let's see, we have Stella, welcome, welcome, Young Niels. Oh my gosh, Ingrid's here with us, Debbie is here with us, Victoria, Angelina, Kim was with us with Twin Flame Enchanted Messenger of Light. It's so good to see all of you. Hi Lois, welcome. Thank you all for being here. I feel like the energy is so strong. When I tell you, like, my face heats up so hot, I'm telling you, you guys have some powerful energy, light workers, and I appreciate you being here so much. And I thank you because something really incredible is taking place cosmically and energetically, and I'm so glad that we are here together to experience this. So from this deck, this card came out, and I know this is kind of funny because you have the mouse that's a lot bigger than the bird. And typically it's kind of the reverse. The mouse is kind of a tiny little creature that's, you know, trying to scurry to get away from the bird, you know? And so I think this is interesting, and this is a very new deck to me, so we're going to learn this experientially. So it says tiny triumphs. A big mouse is dressed as a circus trainer and is holding a small eagle. The situation is inverted. The predator is small and the prey is big. This card urges us to believe in ourselves. Don't ever think you are too small or too outmatched in a situation. Your inner size is what matters. Think back to a time when you felt good about an achievement. Don't give up now. With patience, hard work, you will triumph in the end. On this twin flame journey, I know many people have felt very small. Some people have felt unseen. If their twin has not been in their divine energy, then they've been in a distorted energy. And in distorted energy, the way they may behave towards you may be dismissive, or may be ambivalent, or may be kind of wishy-washy. And so you may feel very small at times because they're not acknowledging or responding. But this card is here to let you know that don't ever think that you are too small. Don't allow anyone to dim your sparkle. Know that you are worthy of love, you are enough as you are, and you are increasing in stature and strength within. Nobody can provide you that kind of validation. No one. And so if you have been afflicted by a twin in distortion energy, inflicting negative emotions and energy, recognize that you can release it, just like the card came out right here. Go ahead and release that. Release that dark wound. It's time to let love live. Let love live within you. All right. The next card that came out from this deck is the Queen Bee, number 11. I love this. So beautiful. And it's represents strength and growth. Madam Queen Bee is big and strong, yet gentle and mothering. Her skirt is a flower tower, a home for the bees that sustains our ecosystem. She gives strength, power, and life to her surroundings. She is Mother Nature, and she is responsible for the tulips that send energy into the world and all that grows to know the beauty of each day. Her children are the children of the earth, and she nurtures all of us. This is a time for you to nurture yourself. all of the push, pull, and the struggle to get into alignment and balance with your masculine and feminine energies, it isn't for naught. All of this work you have done, as you can see, everything is in balance here. You're in alignment. Celebrate the accomplishments you've made thus far. Be proud of yourself. Recognize what it took for you to get to where you are now. Even if the twin is in a distortion energy, you have chosen to continue on your personal journey so that you can thrive and grow and become the greatest version of yourself. And you're not afraid to go it on your own, because truly you're never on your own. You're divinely guided, surrounded by light and love. Your soul family and soul tribe are coming to you. They're being magnetized to you because you are so powerful in your manifestation abilities right now. Hi, Luana. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Look at this next card. This is so beautiful. You know, we talk often about when we are in our divine energy as masculine and feminines, as being of a royal nature, as kings and queens, emperors and empresses. First and foremost, before we attract in counterparts of a divine nature, we must recognize that we must be at home within ourselves before we can allow or invite others in. And what I love about this card is it says, my home is my castle. If you guys have ever seen castles in person or on TV or in books, castles are well constructed. I don't think I've ever seen a flimsy castle, you know? Very rarely do we hear of castles collapsing, crumbling to the ground, not able to hold their structure or their foundations cracking. It's because a castle is well constructed. You are well constructed. Through this twin flame journey, you have come to know who you truly are. You have come to understand depths of your own spirituality, your soul, your love. You have come to know yourself in such an intimate way that you have established yourself as a home, and your home is your castle. I love it. I love it. It says, this is your experience of life, your growth, your knowledge. It says, the woman on the card carries a big castle on her shoulders. The castle is solid. It seems like it was growing each year of her life. The castle stands for the woman's soul. Inside its enduring walls, she keeps all of her memories, thoughts, knowledge, and feelings. The older the woman gets, the more this fortress of life grows. It keeps her company, it defends her against pain, and provides the foundation for her true self to continue this journey. You are not on this journey for naught. This is a journey into the human spirit and soul for you to recognize your true self once and for all. If you see yourself as just this little tiny tower and little parapet on her hand, it's time for you to recognize that you are so much more than that. This is a one-dimensional facet. This is the whole enchilada, and you are the whole enchilada, baby. You have it all, and you're flourishing. Do you see the growth, the plants coming through here? You are growing. You are vibrant. You are strong. You are multidimensional. You are resolute in your understanding. You are mindful. You are focused. You have clarity. You're incredible. And when you look back upon your journey and you see just this one piece of the twin flame journey, you recognize you're so much more than a flame. You are a splendid torch. You are blazing brightly for all to see. Your high vibrations, your light, your love, your compassion, your boundaries have all been amplified now, and you are fully in your power. So don't despise small beginnings. If you're in this journey and you're just starting to understand the dynamics of twins and soulmates, and when I say soulmates, I mean individuals that are a mate a match for your soul, that they care for you, they're tender with you, they'll speak the truth in love to you, they will support you, they will come to your aid. They truly, genuinely care about you as a person. And those are the type of healthy connections that can start out as a platonic friendship that can lead to a soul-satisfying, fulfilling, healthy connection that becomes of a romantic nature. And it's absolutely beautiful. But you're being called to recognize that your potential to go from this to this, it's not a far stretch. It's all inside of you because you are already whole right now. Everything you need right now is already inside of you. There's nothing outside of you. Nothing is outside of you. You already contain it all. The next card that came out is listen. Listen. Why? Because Mother Nature is sending you messages. When I was a little girl, I used to always pick up dandelions and blow them, you know, and make wishes. And what Spirit just showed me is that many of us have been making lots of wishes in our lives, but we haven't formulated a plan and a strategy to bring those wishes and dreams to fruition. We're being called to do so now. Pay attention to the signs that are coming to you because you are grounded with Mother Nature. This is a time for you to be introspective. This is a time for you to meditate. This is a time for you to contemplate what your next boss move is going to be. And as you notice, here's the dream. Here's the plans articulated. Guess what the plan is? It's time to grow and go. It's time to emerge. Because you know, when you bury seeds, they're underground initially, but once they grow and emerge, they're out. It's time for your true self to be seen. And again, listen to your intuition. You will know in your knower when it is time to emerge. But trust when I say this, it is safe for you to be seen now. The energies that were once conflicted of the masculine and feminine being in competition and you know, push-pull, that era has ended. That cycle has ended. Set your intentions at this new moon and prepare for what's coming next. Hi, Elizabeth. Good to see you. Victoria, hello. This is one of my favorite cards from this deck, guys. It is just one of the most beautiful cards, and I'm going to grab the rest of this deck because I want to show you why it's so beautiful. Okay, so this card and the other two cards associated with it really give a clear understanding of this twin flame journey, and it truly is a journey. And for those of you who regularly come to the channel, you're gonna be like, Stella's pulling out that card again. Yes, I am, because it's going to really bring some understanding and clarity for people who are visuals like myself, who like to see things. So this card, this is the same scenario, the same group of individuals here. This is masculine energy, feminine energy, okay? When you start on this journey, the energy of these two is very new and young. The feminine is trying to help the masculine by gently, lovingly guiding it with her ribbons that she took out of her hair. She's not trying to beat the masculine into submission. She's not trying to ride him like Seabiscuit and force him to, you know, be a photo finish for #1. It's just, we're here together on this journey to grow together in compassion, love, and respect for one another. We cannot be aligned with microwave mentality in this journey. Everything about this journey is lesson-based that you will learn experientially. No two journeys are going to be the same. But in this infancy, this beginning, it is a love of curiosity and adventure and appreciation. It says a young girl rides a deer, Both the girl and the deer are having fun on their adventure. They're playful, they're curious. Sometimes we get so caught up in the destination, we forget to appreciate the journey. If you are trying to put square pegs through round holes on this twin flame journey, you are going to wreck yourself. So check yourself before you wreck yourself and allow the natural progression, the flow of unconditional love to take place. Develop the friendship foundation with that individual that you believe is your twin. Energy doesn't lie, so be sure to read the energy. If they're in an energy of distortion, you need to step back. You must step back. Hi, Elizabeth. It's imperative for your emotional and spiritual well-being that you step back. And stepping back is not a sign of weakness or cowardice. It's actually self-preservation. And it allows the person room to grow. It allows them space. I guess Spirit wanted me to pull over and say this to everyone. If you are in a connection with a twin flame and you recognize that their energy, their divine masculine or feminine energy is not showing up as divine, but rather as distortion, step back. Because that means there's a need for growth on both parties' parts. It doesn't mean this is the end of the world. It doesn't mean that things cannot come back, but it means that you must step back for your own well-being. And the card that indicated this from this deck is this. It's day and night. I know a lot of people feel like separation is a term in the twin flame journey. But what Spirit showed me is that separation is an illusion. What this is a pause in the journey because there is a need for growth. If one or both twins is in distortion energy, it's a toxic attachment rather than a healthy connection. And there's a need for growth. Even if that's not the reason, it could just be lessons must be learned by both individuals to become the greatest version of themselves. There is a pause inserted into your journey. It's not meant to hurt you. It's not meant to break you down. It's to allow for space to take place. Space is critical to growth. This is why when we talked about the daring rebirth, in a mother's womb, there must be room for expansion for the baby to grow, right? In a relationship, a healthy connection, there must be room for growth. If you're in this pause, take it as a gift from the universe. Enjoy the moment where you are and prepare for what's coming next. This is the beginning, this is the middle, and this is the continuation. Do you notice that reunited and it feels so good? Look at how much these two individuals grew. They both needed that pause to get to this place where they can support each other, right? Support one another. This is a gift. Do not be dismayed if a pause comes in the journey. It's to prepare you and equip you because neither one of you wants to come into each other's lives like a wrecking ball. Because this is high vibrational connection, unconditional love. It's a deep, powerful force that's going to impact this planet. And so here, my dear friend, and I love that, it's so cute, my dear friend. I always think that's just the cutest thing in the world. It says, lifelong friendship, dependability, and solidarity. If you recall the card, The Journey, you'll see the woman riding the deer. But now time has passed and they're much older. The two are still companions. They have seen many seasons together, many sunny joys and many cold sorrows, but their wisdom has grown, just like the graceful antlers that the woman holds for comfort. The deer supports her, and she returns a loving touch to her dear friend. Your divine counterpart that is capable of having a relationship with you that's good for your soul is going to be this dear friend. They are not going to be attracted just on a superficial level, infatuative level. This is a progression of love that's happened. This is admiration and love. This is self-love. And this is mutual attraction, support, and love here. And there is a lifelong connection. So don't be dismayed at timelines, because everything that is happening as it is supposed to. And trusting in the universe will make for that space and allowance for more abundance to come through. The last card from this deck was Abracadabra. Yes, room for growth. Hallelujah. Let me tell you. Okay, abracadabra, magic, secrets, patterns, and destiny. Rising from a kingdom of skyscrapers, a giant woman glows in the cityscape. She is so tall she can touch all the stars around her. With her magic wand, she coaxes the future from constellations. There is such order in the universe, in the golden ratio of a nautilus shell or patterns in the starry sky. We can unlock the secrets of the universe. We are all the magicians of our own lives. So see, you have the power to manifest. So your thought life must come into alignment with the reality that you are wishing and desiring to manifest. Why? Because you're powerful. You are a creator. You are an alchemist. And so you have got to keep your mind clear and pure, making sure that regularly, it's like, regular maintenance that you are doing to take care of your thought life. This is happening now. There is synergy happening because the masculine and feminine energies are in alignment of divinity now. So manifest the reality that you truly desire. Speak what you desire and not what you do not desire. Pay attention to what the universe is telling you. If the universe is telling you, pull over, we need a pause right now, do not resist that. Have you guys ever seen when the police pull over a high-speed chase on the news and that person is just recklessly running out of control? They know that the authorities are pursuing them. They are refusing to acknowledge, obey the laws, and they are just running wild. Hey guys, that's some of us. We're running wild from the inevitable. Spirit is trying to let us know we are not fugitives on the lam. We are discerning, smart, intelligent, both in heart and mind and soul and spirit individuals. And when the universe is sending us clear signals to pull over, we need to do so, because that pull over is going to allow us to come face to face with the vibration of truth and integrity and honesty. And then it allows us to determine our next move. So when we see people resisting arrest, oh dang, what happens to people who resist arrest? Usually they get a pretty good beat down, unfortunately. The police, the authorities are not playing. If you've been told to pull over and you're resisting, they will put the smack down. And if they have to chase you to do it, it's gonna hurt. So at this minute in time, please pay attention to where you are in your journey. If you are indicated for a pause in your journey, that is a call for you to return to yourself. Pull your energy back to yourself. Be strengthening yourself. Be encouraging yourself. Be paying attention to your health, your mindset, your abundance, and take care of you, because I guarantee you the universe is going to take care of the rest. Source is going to take care of the rest. You are called to focus on you. And if you're getting that message right now, then that was for you, because it's imperative. You're important. You are significant, and you deserve the very best. Okay. Hello. Right? Go with the flow. Thank you, Luana. That is the truth. Go with the flow. We don't have to fight the flow. We don't have to do that. That doesn't help us on our journey. That resistance indicates that there's still maturity that needs to take place inside of us. And Spirit will expedite that maturation process by opening a can of whoop ass on us sometimes, especially if we are rebelling and not submitting to what the universe is trying to tell us. And you'll know it intuitively on the inside. You won't even need somebody to co-sign this to tell you. You'll know. So the first card that came out from this deck, you can't make this up. Balance spirituality with practicality. Of course, that's what I'm saying. We're not all in this state of woo-woo about, the things that we experience in the journey of twin flame synchronicities, telepathies. Those were a catalyst to let us know that our clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance are activated, and that individual may have been that catalyst point for us to recognize that. So now it's time to balance those spiritual things that we're experiencing with practicality, which means good common sense. If someone is not reciprocating the energy that you are in a connection, that is cause for evaluation. If someone is not treating you respectfully, that is cause for reevaluation. And we have to recognize that everything is fluid. Energy is fluid, day by day by day. We can't get stuck on one moment in time. We must move fluidly through this journey on a day-to-day basis. And it's okay to course correct. I think a lot of people do feel stuck because, they might have had a very positive experience with their twin, and so they just stay on that like the broken record, and it keeps repeating. But in all actuality, if the twin has changed their energy or moved forward, went into a different connection, people are stuck in the past. This is why good common sense says, release the dark wound and let love live. The love you need to let live is the self-love. This is the practicality part of this card. Self-love, self-respect. That's what's going to attract in high vibrational quality mates. Do not allow yourself to slip, dip, and trip. You've got to be paying attention to energy in real time. Hi, Dylan. Good to see you. Yep. Trust and verify. Trust and verify. One day the twin might have been behaving a certain way towards you, and then whoop, they flip the script. You've got to be wise enough and practical enough to recognize you better know when to hold them, know when to count them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You got to know because you're taking a gamble. You're taking a risk by connecting and staying attached to someone who is not reciprocating the same intensity of energy that you are. You're taking a risk with yourself, with your time, and with your mission. So please balance spirituality with practicality on this journey. Okay? You can't make this up. Take time out to breathe. You see that? There's the moon right there. In clear view. You see the moon is clear here too? No eclipse of the heart or mind anymore. Do not allow those past memories to eclipse your heart. Your heart knows, time out. I need to take some time to myself to reevaluate. If you guys were watching sports, you recognize coaches will call a timeout when they see things getting out of control. If too many turnovers have happened, the coach is like, pull over, we're going to call a timeout. Time to regroup. That is necessary in this journey for your mental and emotional well-being. Again, do not resist this. This is where you're going to gain your most clarity and perspective. Like we've said before, when you take a camera and you zoom in really tightly, you can't see anything else. You can't see much of the picture but this one thing. Spirit is telling us, zoom out. Look at the whole big picture. Evaluate all of it. All of it before you run yourself into the ground. Take time out to breathe. That's part of self-love. It's part of self-love. You know what, Dylan? Clear quartz. If you can get a hold to some clear quartz, that will help. It will help. Look at the next card. Boom. This is what the total eclipse of the heart looks like. Work through your fears. If you are still feeling some type of, and guys, energy doesn't lie. If you're feeling fear somewhere, anxiety will crop up, irritability, angst will pop up. This eclipse is when your mind is eclipsing your heart. The negative, traumatic, irrational thoughts and memories and emotions that are stored in that mind memory bank are like a computer hard drive that's been corrupted. And what it will do is it will eclipse. You see the light underneath there? That's the light of your heart. Your heart chakra light that's on, that wants to discern and nurture and love completely and wholly. And the mind's like, nope. We cannot let anything in here because we've been hurt before. You've got to work through your fears. It's okay to move forward in your life. Like I said, speak your truth, even if your voice shakes a little. If you stumble, make it look like it was part of the dance. It is of the utmost importance. Dylan, you said you carry your clear quartz with you. Make sure that you're recharging it. In fact, if the new moon coming up, it's so good to charge your crystals. Look up on the internet how to bathe your crystals just to make sure that you're clearing those energies on a regular basis. All right, look at this, guys. Show the world the real you. Isn't that incredible? Show the world the real you. It's time for you to emerge. Look, we talked about focusing on the light. You are in the light. That's the real you. Look at these two cards side by side. Follow your own rhythm. The true you is emerging. You can't hide anymore. You can't dull your sparkle. You can't continue to masquerade as not being this brilliant, incredible, mindful individual full of light and love. It's time to come out. Okay? Okay, you guys, you see it's coming through. These moon cards are indicating what's coming. Okay, look at this. Prosperity lies ahead. Of course it does. Just like the bull, the Taurus, is very firm and steadfast. So are you. You're powering through this eclipse that you may have experienced. And again, it's not a one and done, guys. This stuff is going to come back time and time again to challenge you, to test you, to allow you to grow. So you're encouraged by Spirit to persevere regardless of what's happening. See, oh, okay, Lois. See, that's just it. Put that fear away. Put the fear away. The real you is not a fear-based individual. You were created from a vibration and frequency of love. Love is so powerful, and so are you. Prosperity lies ahead. Trust the process. Do not fear. You are light, you are love, and you are fearless. Make shift happen, gorgeous. Good things are coming. Look, prosperity lies ahead. Ahead. How do we know it's ahead of us? Well, Spirit gave us the card right here, didn't they? Look what you're walking away from. You're walking into prosperity. It's ahead of you. It's ahead of you, right in front of you. Trust the process. Everything happens for a reason. Trust the process. You cannot make this up. Look at the bigger picture. This is bigger than karmics. This is bigger than twins. This is bigger than all of that. The big picture is you are a light worker. And when you are serving instead of swerving and focusing on your life mission, your work, the law of attraction says what you are seeking is seeking you. When you release this energy attached, and that's the thing, we want to move out of attachment into connection. When you release attachments, expectations, and outcomes, you provide the universe room to work. How can the universe work with us if we have filled up our box and there's no room? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The universe wants to support us. But if we have already decided the outcome, the timeline, the person, we do not give the universe the space to operate effectively for our greatest and highest good. It's like someone is bringing you the $1 million check and you're saying, nope, afraid not. I'm good. Thank you, next. And the universe is like, WTF. The pure intentions of their heart says that this is what they needed or desired. I'm here to deliver it, special delivery, and they're shutting the door in my face. We have got to stop shutting the door on what the universe is trying to bring to us. It may not come to us in the time frame we think, the way we want it, or how we think it should look, but if we are in alignment with the vibration of service to humanity, what you desire is going to seek you out. Trust, believe it. Oh my goodness, this next card. Look. Have faith in your dreams and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. Like Cinderella, right? Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. Don't put your energy into trying to contrive, manipulate, insist. Have faith that your dreams will come to fruition in divine timing. Divine timing translates to when you're ready. When you're ready. A lot of us think we're ready. I laugh because I have teenagers and young adults and youngsters in my home, and they will come to me like, Mom, I'm ready to do this. And I'm like, oh, are you now? Okay. And I'll ask some questions to test the readiness, and then they're like, but I'm so ready to do this. And I'm like, well, I kind of feel like it would be very helpful if you would allow some more time to grow, right? Growth, space. Yeah, you had that dream, you want to do something, but right now you might not really be ready for it. So you can have faith in your dream, but allow the universe the space to bring it in the timing that is best for you. That is empowerment. Trusting that you can have dreams and that just because they don't manifest instantaneously before your eyes, recognize the protection of the universe working in your greatest good, in your favor, okay? I'm just going to share a brief personal story just to tell you. When I was a younger woman, I became engaged. And the gentleman was quite a bit older, and I had just lost my mom when I was 16, and so I'm like 19, 20 years old. I really didn't know myself. I really didn't have I mean, I had plans for my life, but I didn't know the direction things were going to go. And it was like out of the blue, or so I thought, he broke off the engagement. And when I tell you, I had what I thought was a dark night of the soul. I was so grieved and vexed. I could not understand. I could not understand at all. And I had to release it, but it still made my eye twitch because I thought, this is unreal. How did this happen? Okay. Flash forward a year and a half. I receive a phone call from a mutual friend that says, did you hear the news? I said, what news? So-and-so passed away. What? Yeah, he was asleep and his girlfriend woke up and found him dead. Whoosah. I was overwhelmed. I had so many emotions that went through me at that moment because I realized that I thought I was supposed to be with that person. And to be quite honest with you, if that had happened and I was with them, it would have put me one flew over the cuckoo's nest. So I realized that, again, what is for you will never pass you by. So you can totally have faith in your dreams, even if they're not manifesting instantaneously before your eyes. If you have trust in the universe and faith in your dreams, you're on the right path. But if you have faith in your dreams, but you have some silent demands on the universe that you're expecting it to happen in a certain time frame, you might not be ready for it, and you might need to just step back and, like that card said, take time to breathe. right? You might have to work through your fears, and you might have to take time to breathe. Trust the universe. Have faith. Believe. And know it's going to come when it's supposed to. Hi, Chrissy. Yeah. See? Look at that. See? Believe in the impossible. Look at this clarity of this moon. And this is a confirmation. I always say when the card comes out that is the same as the cover of the deck, it is like amplified. Believe in the impossible. Know that you can achieve and manifest things that you are capable of doing. If a certain person is meant to enter and stay in your life, they will. But believe in yourself above all. Above all. Hi, Megan. Boom. Communication is the key. What did we have earlier? We had the divine masculine and divine feminine cards, right? With communication. Now it's time to start. And again, do you see another eclipse happened? So guys, these eclipses of the heart and mind are they're gonna happen, but you're gonna have to overcome them regularly. When you're asleep, when you're awake, you're going to have to actively be moving through these eclipses and not allowing them to set up in your energy. You're going to have to communicate and speak from the heart. See, it said, run every piece of information, incoming and outgoing, through the heart, which is your center of truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. This is critical. This is why your throat chakra needs to be open so you can speak from the heart and communicate, even communicate to yourself. I know I just experienced a setback in my life, but I believe I can overcome this. Okay? It isn't anything pertaining to somebody else because you can't make someone else do something. You can manipulate and coerce them, but the truth is the only person you can control is yourself. So believe for the impossible for yourself and communicate to the universe what your needs are. If you have a need for companionship, allow the universe to bring divine, sacred companionship into your life. Stop setting up these expectations and outcomes that the universe doesn't have room to move around and do what it does best. Because like the angel card came out early, this is what's coming in. Big happy changes. But if you don't give the universe the space, if you don't give your heart and mind room to expand, it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot longer. Look at this. Your dreams need a practical plan. We just talked about this. It's time. It's time to bring your energy back in, broaden your horizons, and start making boss moves for your life. You know what's attractive as all get out is when somebody is secure and empowered and moving about their life just as unconcerned with other people's whatevers. You're just moving expeditiously with your dreams and your goals. That is so attractive. People are like, wow, look at that person. You're recognized because your vibration is so strong. What is it that you need to be doing in your life right now for you? Yes, that's right. Stand in your power. Shift, make shift happen. Make shift happen. Think about, oh my gosh, you cannot, guys, what I was about to say aligns with this card. I was about to say, if you've ever seen the scales, the Libra scales, if your life, and by the way, the card says a win-win outcome is forecast. Why is that? Because masculine and feminine energy are in balance in their divine state. If your scales are off kilter, if this is twin and if this is mission and your twin side is tipped way down or your mission side is tipped way up and it's not in balance, something is not right here. Okay? You and I need to maintain balance and equilibrium. If you spend more hours out of the day focusing on the twin, what they're doing, who they're with, when union's going to happen, you're missing it. You're missing it. Return to yourself. Return to base. You are important enough. Give yourself a chance to become the greatest version of yourself. What is for you will never pass you by. That's one of the hardest things that we struggle with because time to us often is linear. We don't recognize the fluidity and impermanence of time. We're so in a hurry, microwaving everything. We want fast, hot, and ready, like Little Caesar's pizza. But Spirit is saying, allow for the balance to take place and trust that the universe is going to deliver you a win-win outcome. This is the forecast. You're being given a snapshot of what's coming down the pike if you allow yourself to be aligned with the vibration of truth. There's a reason that the scales and blind justice are associated with truth. When you go into a court, you typically see the statue Blind Justice, and she's got the scales. We believe that justice is aligned with truth, right? Truth. Truth be told, you are incredible. Truth be told, you're a creator, you're a manifester, you're an alchemist, you're a magician. You can do just about anything you put your mind to. Why? Because you believe in the impossible. But if your energy is tied up focusing on what a twin is doing, it's going to take you longer to reach the goals that you're hoping to achieve. Make shift happen and get into alignment. It's for your greatest and highest good. Spirit's letting you know you're on the right track, but you're going to have to release, let go or get dragged. Your energy right now is so precious. Your time is so precious. Do not get encumbered with things that are not for your greatest and highest good. And release people. Give people room to grow. I always think of it as putting someone in a headlock. If you don't allow the organic growth process to happen within any connection, it will become an unhealthy, toxic attachment where you or the other person has you in a headlock or you have them in a headlock. The only thing one can do once you're in a headlock is call out for submission. You submit, you cry Tom or uncle or, tap out because it's like you just can't. It's just too much. We have to learn to leave space for the universe to assist us on this journey. That's the key. Boom, look at that. Patience. 3 + 6 is 9. Light workers, you've got to have patience. The portal's opening up. This is a confirmation that as this new moon and eclipse are taking place, set your intention. Do you see that red balloon right there? It's bold. Set your bold intention right now. Do you see that galaxy of stars and the moon ahead, the portal that you're heading through? This is your journey. It's taken time and patience to get here, but you have arrived. Masculine and feminine, your energy is in balance. You are foregoing distortion in favor of divine energy now. The world is your oyster. Manifest, create, have patience with the process, but go forward and set your boldest intention. Do it without delay. Give gratitude to Source, Mother Gaia, your angels, your ascended masters and guides. Give gratitude and appreciation to your fellow light workers, your soul mates, your amigos, amigas, compadres, people who are there to support you on this journey. Take them by the hand, by the heart, and let them know that you appreciate them. When you express gratitude into the universe, good things come. Do you see this field of flowers? That's abundance. Do you see this feminine here? That's abundance. Everything you need is inside of you, but when you express gratitude into the world, into the universe, more abundance comes to you. Nothing is missing. You're about to experience opportunities galore. For some people, it's going to be one big opportunity that's coming to you, but you are being prompted to use discernment. Do you see the heart is illuminated here? We had the card not too long ago where we talked about the pause in the journey. You see, there's that sun being held in her hands. And here it is here again, the light of illumination. And again, we were dealing with an eclipse of the mind and heart. You're going to have to be very mindful because whatever's coming down the pike for you, you're being called to use great discernment, but also the eyes and illumination of your heart to trust and verify to make the appropriate decision. Okay? Acceptance. The number 4 card. Do you see there's 2 different skin tones here, but they're both operating in the light together? These are your soul family, soul mates of a romantic or a platonic nature. If you have been in an energy of resistance because you think, I can't accept anybody but this person, you are not giving the universe room to help you grow and connect to other like-minded souls. You're being called to learn to accept, just like in the civil rights movement, there had to be some radical changes that happened so that people could be integrated to live in peace and harmony together. There's a lot of work that still has to be done for that to happen. But do you see the power that's manifested when people of different origins, natures, cultures, faiths come together in good faith and accept each other, accept the masculine and feminine, accept each other's differences? Isn't that beautiful? Through the power of acceptance, we are able to communicate clearly and effectively and not be in competition with one another. And the hand of the divine is orchestrating this. Spirit just brought to attention that this moon, right at the tip, there's power flowing. There is something significant about this new moon and people coming to the realization that they must accept soulmates may not always look or come to them in the timeline or way that they're expecting. But the sooner you allow and accept the universe's support in this, do you see these little white birds flying here and these rose petals or little hearts flowing down? The flow will not be obstructed anymore. You'll receive a lot faster because your hands are open, ready to receive. Fruition. Your hopes and dreams will come to fruition. You're abundant. You're able to see by the light of the moon that your intentions that you set forth can indeed manifest and come to fruition. The tangibles. Many of you are about to experience tangibles coming into your life, something you can touch, see, and experience. And it's just now being illuminated to you. You might not have even realized it, but it's being illuminated to you that what is seeking you, that you've been seeking, is now within striking range. It's coming into fruition. Oh, there it is. There's the divine masculine energy. This protective, action-oriented energy is flowing freely. Masculines in gender that are in alignment with the vibration of truth are going to come forth and emerge victorious. In the background, what you may not be seeing, and I'm going to hold it up, there is the masculine with the feminine. Do you see that little star? Right here, see if I can take the glare out. Do you see? The masculine understands and recognizes. Do you see here? Look. They're holding hands. They're joined together. In the masculine is the masculine and feminine energy in union, coming together. And because of that, a gateway has been created. A portal has been created. Divine feminine energy may pass through this portal. The divine masculine will no longer accept distorted feminine energy entering into his energetic field. So if you are a divine masculine in your divine energy, the boundaries are up. The gate is up. The light of truth is going, it's just like if you pass through at the airport when you go through the security, Divine masculine energy says, oh, I have security. I have a GPS that lets me know if you're fugazi or in distortion, you're not getting through here. This masculine energy is so beautiful and amazing because now, aligned with truth, this divine masculine energy will no longer accept crumbs. And for those of you who aren't familiar with breadcrumbing, that's somebody who just strings you along, plays with your emotions. You see his face, he's kind of like, you's talking to me? They're not allowing any more, and you've got to forgive my language, no more fuckery to come through. He can be completely vulnerable, but there is a shield up here that says only light may pass through here. That is incredible because the masculine wants peace, desires peace, and is willing to protect his peace at all costs now. And he knows that a feminine and divine energy understands that principle and is protected as well, because you notice he has this moons in alignment, this protective gateway. So does she. Peace. Namaste. Stay centered. Stay grounded. Hands and palms are open to receive what the universe has to give. In this state, a very powerful attraction is taking place. Supermoon, attraction. You are magnetizing powerfully high vibrational individuals into your life, your soul family. Number 44, angel number. Pay attention. What you are seeking is seeking you. You might think you're sitting here alone, but there's a whole universe and galaxy out there of people who are drawn to you. There it is, the divine feminine. This is the queen, showed up in the reading. The queen operates from a place of sovereignty. Do you see the hands again? Do you see this? This is no accident. Mastery of oneself. There's that heart right there. The masculine and feminine in this deck are empowered. Their energy is aligned with truth. Neither one of them is giddy, giggly, smiling. They are both operating in such power that because they can communicate to each other, both internally and externally, there's no stopping them. You remember that song by McFadden and Wife? Ain't no stopping us now, we're on the move. Wisdom, power, knowledge, communication is taking place. No more of these wishy-washy attachments that are toxic in nature. These are two energies that are very strong and committed to peace at all cost. Their peace is more important than playing games and doing experiments with people who are in distortion. Peace between the masculine and feminine. And now look what's coming in. New moon beginnings. We cannot make this stuff up. Masculine and feminine energy has come into a cosmic alliance, and now they have, once again, do you see he has a portal, a gateway? There it is there. A new beginning, because you're no longer who you once were. You've evolved, you're changing, you're growing. You have become a greater version of yourself. And now you're able to go confidently into the new beginning. How amazing is that, you guys? I'm just floored. I am floored by this. How are you guys doing? I hope I didn't miss anybody. Luann, welcome. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? If I did, I'm sorry. Dylan, Megan, Victoria, Chrissy. So glad you guys are all here. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope that these messages are resonating, because this is a new day, a new dawn, a new season for you. And you should be, like the song says, feeling good. I want to say it's Nina Simone and Michael Bublé who made that song. It's time for you to feel good about your life and where you're going. The first card out, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. You are responsible for your energetic signature. When you step into a room, how do you present? Do people see? It's like, I love this song by Mary Mary called Walking. Tell me what you see when I pass by. A shadow, a cloud, or a light in the sky. How do you present when you show up in your life? You're being called by Spirit to be mindful of this, because in your divine masculine and feminine energy, you are being called to stay in a high vibration of light and love. Look at this. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. The eyes of love. This is your camera. This is your viewfinder. Were you zoomed in a narrow way where you couldn't see anything but just one person, one possibility, one outcome? You're being called to expand your horizons and give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Give someone else the benefit of the doubt as well. Trust that this third eye is open now. Do you notice there is one eye here? It's not your earthly eyes. It's not your two eyes. This is your third eye. Your third eye is going to give you the power to discern the energy, to read the energy of individuals. And you may, for the first time, recognize the high vibration, loving nature of someone who you saw once as a platonic soulmate. You may see them for who they really are. They may have the potential to go the distance with you. Your twin, who is also a mate to your soul, you may see them for the first time through the eyes of love, not through attachment, not through expectation, not through infatuation, but through the eyes of love. Okay? When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. There's the lens of love, guys. Your third eye chakra in your divine masculine energy allows you to see things through the eyes of love. Not lust, not infatuation. That third eye doesn't operate that way. Those earthly eyes can. You know, it's like a kid in a candy store. Give me everything sugary, shiny, and yummy. You know, a lot of us behave like Veruca Salt from Willy Wonka. We want it now. We want it now. But guess what? We might not be ready for what we want. We should focus on our inner light so that we can see the world through the lens of love and serve instead of swerve. Swerving is literally avoiding your mission when you should be focusing on yourself and helping humanity. If you are putting so much effort and energy into one person instead of recognizing your potential to reach the masses, time to reevaluate. Make sure you're using the right lens. Okay? My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Okay, this is not our favorite thing to hear, but it's the truth. If you are not in alignment with the vibration of truth, meaning getting real with yourself, you may attract people of a similar vibration. Like attracts like. So if someone is in a distortion energy and you're sitting here going, well, golly gosh darn it, I don't know how this person ended up in my life. Start with the source. Look at yourself. I know I have to. So if I'm attracting a certain vibration, it's like pull over, take time to breathe and assess. Assess what's going on inside of you. right? And once you're able to do that and you shift your mindset, you're able to overcome because your center of power is switched on. When your inner condition is that of light, you're so high vibe that you're able to move about the cabin with such power and strength. That's the way we should be constantly continuing to work on being in alignment. These two right here, you just gotta pull them out. Do you see how bright these are? These are powerful. These are beyond magical, powerful. These two chakras, these colors are so vibrant. If you're radiating and vibrating and emitting this, you're going to recognize that even external experiences that are coming in are going to be of a high vibrational quality. And if they're not, you're going to have the discernment to recognize when it's not, so that you can pull the plug and back out, step out, get out of that. Because your third eye is recognizing when something is not for your greatest and highest good. It's not too late to course correct in real time, guys. I tell you, a lot of us, it's like we have molasses in our shoes. We're sticky stuck to a situation. That's why I said energy is fluid. If the twin was treating you really well 1 minute and then they flip-flopped or something changed, don't stay stuck in that one moment in time. You've got to quantum leap and get to where you are in your journey right now and recognize that these energetic centers are what's attracting things in to your world. So make sure your outer experiences line up with this. And if you still can't see how to get out of that, make sure your third eye is activated so that you can discern situations and people that are for your greatest and highest good. And use your heart chakra as well. Listen to your heart. So many songs about the heart. Listen to your heart. My heart will go on. Heart and soul. The heart is so intelligent. We sleep on the heart, but it's time to pay attention to our heart once and for all and stop just allowing it to be considered broken or attacked. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. And breaking news, the universe has your back. When you allow the room for growth in your own personal life and allow other people autonomy, the ability to come and go without holding on to them with a vice grip, you will elevate your vibration of happiness. Do you see these? These are joined. It's two circles joined. Infinity. You have access to infinite happiness. Infinite happiness. If you have trust in the universe. If you're not trusting the universe, something's off. Because that means you're aligned with a vibration of fear, and fear is not aligned with love. So why are you afraid? Are you afraid the truth is going to hurt? Are you afraid that the truth is going to shatter your expectations and the outcome you desired? I'll be honest. That was me. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, wrote the novel. Hi, Yara. I didn't want to face the truth. I didn't want to face the fact that the individual identified as my twin was in distortion energy and had no desire at that point in time to align with truth and or align with me or serve in mission with me. I had to understand it's okay to release people so that you and they can move about their journey without an energetic constraint. What business do we have trying to restrain other people's energy, let alone even ours? So of course, I wasn't happy. I was aligned with fear. I was aligned with no truth. The only truth I was aligned with was the one that I contrived in my mind, that I belonged with this person. I realized that my happiness is a direct reflection of the level of faith I have in the universe. I had to allow myself to be released from that energetic contract that I created. I created it because I had an expectation attached to it. Once I did that, once I released that, once I grew and allowed for autonomy to flow like a river between me and every person, high vibrational mates, people who could befriend my soul, that I could befriend their soul, individuals that I could have synergy with, they came in. There was no big tug of war. There was no arm wrestling match. There was just flow. And as I began to trust that the universe has my back, I now have hope that a high vibrational match will come in. It could be that twin in a different timeline, but I'm not riding them like Seabiscuit, trying to insist that they grow in order to align with me. Now I'm aligned with the truth that my mission work here is to serve and to help and to care and nurture and grow and to allow room, space for growth to happen. Let the universe support you, please. I implore you, if you have been holding on to power and control, please, please, please release that. Let it go. Let it go so that you could come into your wholeness and your alignment and allow the universe to support you. Allow your angels to support you. I cannot stress this enough. The card that the angels sent to us was big, happy changes. Because you're allowing space. You're allowing the universe to support you. What is for you will never pass you by. There it is. Last couple cards from here. Look at this. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. This is why you have to release fear, doubt, and expectation and surrender to the energy of love. The energy of fear will wear you out. Imagine yourself running with a pack of wild horses. Imagine how tired you would become within the first few moments of trying to keep up with that. The energy of truth and love are so fluid, so beautiful, so equal and balanced. You're not fighting. There's no tug of war. It's complementary. Right-minded thinking means allowing your heart and your mind to be in alignment, allowing your masculine and your feminine energy to be in alignment with truth. Truth. Your power comes from your realization that you are both love and truth. So when people back away from you and run like rats out of a church fire, don't be dismayed. Don't be disappointed, because there are going to be people who cannot stand or tolerate the vibration that you are emitting once you are in this love energy. Self-love. Love yourself enough to know who you are. Love yourself enough to be at home in your own skin. Love yourself enough to have patience for the process. Love yourself enough to know that toxic attachments must be discontinued. Love yourself enough to know you need time in nature. You need time to rest. You need time to be alone, time to sleep, time to eat well, time to laugh. A lesson I've learned from a guru by the name of Matt Smart has reminded me the value of laughter and humor in one's life. Actually, y'all, it's actually King Trident's tribe, Matt, who's with us. He has taught me so much about the gift and value of humor and laughter in one's life. If you have become so bogged down through this journey and feeling so heavy, free yourself, release yourself from that fear-based energy, and find the laughter and joy and peace and happiness within. You're abundant. That's right-minded thinking. Last card from this deck. Energy flows where my intention goes. This is why we're going to meditate on this for a moment here. Spirit said, put that card right there. We're manifesting win-win outcomes. This is what the forecast is, because your energy, your masculine and feminine energies are flowing in divinity. Set your intentions for this. I know some people are like, well, I don't know what my intentions are. How about we just focus on this? If you don't have a specific right now, let's just focus on this win-win outcome. Win-win. You win, the universe wins. How about that? That means you're serving in your mission, because the universe will give you opportunities to serve. And think of it like cosmic currency. You're serving and helping the universe. The universe has got your back, right? So focus on that win-win outcome. What can you do to serve in humanity? Because what you desire is going to manifest, especially if it's for your greatest and highest good, and the universe sees that there's room to deliver it. There's room to bring it in. Isn't that incredible, guys? I mean, seriously. Let's just take a deep breath here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Thank you, Mother Gaia. Thank you, Source. Thank you to our ancestors and the light workers here in this space. We come on behalf of the collective to realign our energies with that of love. We attune ourselves to the frequency of love for ourselves, for others, for all of humanity. May we operate in the capacity of unconditional love that allows our heart to expand, our minds to expand, and permits soul and spiritual growth to take place. We call forth a win-win outcome for our circumstances and for that of the collective. That anyone who feels stuck, disempowered, dislodged, that feels displaced, that they would come into union with themselves, that they would recognize that the time is now. Their masculine and feminine energies are aligned with truth and love, so divinity, divine energy can flow through. Communication of needs can flow through. Some of us have struggled with communicating what our needs are. Maybe we were shamed into, not being able to express ourselves, or we were embarrassed because we articulated a need and someone mocked us or withheld from us. But Spirit is letting us know that will no longer be the case. You are aligned with vibration and frequencies of love and truth, and the universe is supporting you and has your back. Allow your energy to flow. Allow your throat chakra to open completely so that you can articulate and speak your needs. And if you are still struggling, there's a additional assistance here by saying, I may not be able to articulate exactly what it is that I need, Spirit, but I know that I desire a win-win outcome. I know that I desire to be in a healthy, soul-satisfying commitment, connection with a like-minded individual of a high vibration and frequency of love and truth. I desire to be financially abundant, not only to assist myself, but as guided and directed to help others. You're a philanthropist. I'm a philanthropist. We want to be cheerful givers. We want to share and give because we are not compulsively giving to get something back, but we're giving because we're abundant and we can. That's why win-win outcomes are going to manifest for us all the time. We're going to continue to help humanity. We will no longer allow irrational thoughts, memories, and traumas to cloud our judgment. We have the discernment of the third eye chakra working in our favor, which is truth. And we have the power of the heart, the intuition and loving thoughts and supportive, nurturing energy flowing from our hearts. We are an unbeatable team. We are unstoppable. That is why this is a win-win outcome. Everything that you are seeking is seeking you. Get your head in the mindset that you are flowing, your intentions are flowing to that win-win outcome, whatever it is. The universe will reveal it to you. If you don't know what it is right now, oh, it'll show up. It will. Watch the signs. Pay attention to the signs. Hello. Good night, Matt. Take care. Good seeing you. All right. Okay, guys, we're on our last 2 decks. You can't make this up. Create space for new love. Create space for new love. For some people, you're creating space to love yourself for the first time. You were super generous in giving love to other people, but now you are able to create space for new love within yourself. You have more options than you realize. These are soul mates of a high vibrational nature. They are dear friends who have been along this journey with you. They're coming into this journey with you. They want to support you, love you, care about you, help you if they can, but they're in it for the long haul. The individuals coming in are not fly-by-night people. These are people who are genuinely committed to seeing you live your best life. And you have more options than you realize. Open up the viewfinder. You are adored. Do you know who you're adored by? You. You recognize how precious and valuable you are. You have figured out your worth, and now you've added tax. You will not fall prey or victim to any type of predatory, low vibrational individuals anymore, because you recognize that you adore yourself. You care for yourself. And when you vibrate with that frequency, others will recognize you and will adore you as well, because they see you know your worth. Sometimes the good is hidden. Sometimes it is. With good intention, because the universe is supporting you. The universe knows when you're ready. The universe knows. Just starting out, right? The universe knows when you are ready. You may not recognize it, but the universe knows. But now that your discerning powers have kicked up a notch, you'll know. You will definitely know. And even if you're here in your journey where it's you, focusing on you, the good will be revealed. Because you'll be in alignment and you'll be ready to receive it. You'll be ready. When I was a little girl, I had an aunt give me this beautiful ring. It was my birthstone, which was an emerald. And I was pretty young. I was maybe 5 or 6. I was like a first grader. And, you know, I loved that ring and I just wanted to wear it. I wanted to wear it to school. And, oh, thank you, Luana. That's so sweet. I wore the ring to school because I wanted to share my excitement and joy with my friends. And I put the ring in my desk and I went out to play at recess. And when I came back, the ring was gone. I was so devastated. It was like the most prized thing I had at that point in my life. And I was so vexed. I didn't want to tell my aunt that I had lost this ring, that it had been stolen, but I had to. And one of the things my aunt said to me that blew my mind, get ready for this, she said, "Sweetheart, don't beat yourself up. I gave you that one first because I knew you might not be ready for it yet, but when you turn 16 years old, I have a real emerald ring for you that I will give to you." I was shocked. I was like, "Oh, what? You mean what you gave me was a counterfeit?" She said, "No, what I gave you was a smaller version of what I intend to give you." But she knew that there was a possibility that a little girl my age, I could have lost it or misplaced it. So she gave it to me to get me acquainted with having it in my possession and taking care of it. And sure enough, when I turned 16, she made good on her promise. She gave me exactly what she said she was going to give me, and it was absolutely beautiful. And to this day, I still have it. It's absolutely lovely. But I recognized that sometimes the good is hidden. Sometimes you don't get what you want when you want it because it's not the right timing that's right for you. I know people get mad when they say divine timing. I'm tired of hearing that. Divine timing means when your soul is ready to receive what it is the universe wants to give to you. Hello. Prepare to be astounded, and things are not as they appear. Allow the universe to work on your behalf. The cards from this deck are notes from the universe on love and connection. Isn't that amazing, you guys? Love and connection. Things are not as they appear. And guess what? Now that your third eye chakra and your heart chakra are activated and you have the power of your solar plexus and your sacral chakra switched on, you better be prepared to be astounded, because now the people who are supposed to be gravitating into your life will. And if they are a platonic friend, soulmate, they may very well turn out to be the greatest love of your life. Prepare to be astounded. The twin who is a mate to your soul, who may have been in distortion after time and lessons and preparation has passed, may very well turn around and return to you. Prepare to be astounded. Yes. Get excited, guys. I can't tell you enough. Big happy changes are coming through. Big happy changes. The last deck we're working with is from Rumi, and 2 cards came out. So I'm kind of excited to see what they are, because Spirit has been so I feel so humbled that these messages come through. But the end messages have been so profound as of late. I watch the playback and take notes and recognize that it tied everything together, and I'm just excited. So give me a minute here so I can just ground myself, because I cannot wait to know what our last cards are. Oh, goodness, look at that. 1. Oh my goodness. This is so beautiful, because the divine masculine energy and the divine feminine energy showed up several times in the reading tonight to indicate the balance, the union, the sacredness of becoming one within oneself and vibrating at a frequency and resonance so that other individuals of that same frequency will come to you like a magnet. In fact, hold that thought, guys. I'm going to grab my magnets just to kind of show you. Let's see here. Okay. So, I have these hematite magnets that I often use on this channel to demonstrate when you are in the vibration of a high frequency. Hello. Because I'm throwing magnets around here. They come together just like this. Very powerful. They come together, they click. When one is not in the correct polarity, no matter how much I try to push them together, they won't come together. They can come close, but they're not going to stay together. Do you see? Like this. They're not going to stay together. So this is why we have to get our own vibration and frequency right, so that we are able to magnetize, bring to us individuals of a high vibrational frequency. Oh, you guys are so sweet. This is what I love about this room, this space, the subscribers, how we support each other through light and love. Thank you so much for being such quality individuals. I appreciate you more than words can say. Thank you so very much. Okay, so it says, like molten gold poured from a furnace of divine love into a one-of-a-kind mold, you are created uniquely of divine essence. You are both the lover and the beloved. There is no aspect of your life separate from your spiritual journey, and there is no aspect of you that is not of divine origin. So then why the frowning, or the fear, or the questioning? Let me share a sublime secret with you. Let me whisper into your heart now. There is nothing to fear. All is unfolding according to the divine genius, and there is a sweet shift in store for you. No matter how dire the circumstances may appear to be, or despairing you may feel, there is still an avenue through which fulfillment and resolution will be granted. This will happen. This is what the divine seeks, is the wholeness of the one. That means anything and every part of existence, and that includes you, is claimed by the divine. Your return to the divine is demanded. Every part of you, every life circumstance. The divine keeps rigorous, flawless accounts. Therefore, nothing shall be left unaccounted for, not even that which seems to be outside of the divine attention and grace at this moment. You must remember, you are a living heart, the dweller at the center between heaven and earth, soil and star, light and dark. This is powerful. Do not let fear, do not fret or fear, my beloved. Do not hold back from what feels incomplete out of anxiety or distress. It is just the lover that will soon be joined by the beloved. You are recognizing the moment before it occurs. See what I meant when I said earlier? It's just like when the bride is about to walk down the aisle. This is that pause. This is that moment. Recognize where you are in your journey and fret not. It says, instead, let that inner lover loose. Allow her to shake out her hair, put on her most sensuous perfume, and laugh as she dances barefoot through the fields of lush grass and fragrant flowers. She's yearning to be with her beloved, and soon enough they will meet, and it becomes possible for yet again two to become one, and there will be wild peace and ecstatic contentment within you. If there's any part of you that is struggling to surrender the conflict between the old and the new, what has been and what needs to be, between passion and duty, creativity and rationality, between this role or this identity, then know this, even conflict serves. Don't choose one or the other. Sometimes sacrifice is not for one or the other. At another level, there is divine resolution that goes beyond apparent polarity and conflict. Open your heart. You will find the bridge to understanding and trusting in the perfection that is there. This is why the heart chakra activation took place. Your heart is a bridge. Your mind is connected with that bridge. Allow the flow, just like, imagine like if you took gold coins and you melted them down and they're flowing. You've transformed. Many of us have had to transmute and transform pain, and now it is pure gold. It's been purified, it has withstood the test of the time and the fire, and now you are in the flow. And so don't worry. Everything is happening exactly as it should be. So the honoring words from Rumi are this: we are one. This oneness is contagious. May it swiftly affect every aspect of my inner world so that my outer existence aligns gently with perfect harmony with the great divine beloved. You and I are one with the perfection of divinity unfolding now and always. Through my grace and my own free will, so be it. That is absolutely outstanding. I love it. Look at the last card. My gosh. Whoo. You cannot make this stuff up. Oneness and now sacred union. Oh my word. This is you, the individual, in harmonious union in yourself, and this is you in sacred union with yourself, and this is you in sacred union with a divine counterpart capable of having a relationship with you that is good for your soul. This is absolutely beautiful. I am over the moon excited about this, and I'll go ahead and read this before we close out our reading. Guys, this is so beautiful. Oh my word. I know, right, Yara? I'm like, yes, please. I love it. Oh my gosh. It says, you lucky angel, you are blessed with sacred union. This is the union of the lover and the beloved, the masculine and the feminine, which appears to be opposite will no longer appear to be so. Do you see? Spirit just confirmed exactly what we talked about earlier at the beginning of this reading. The divine masculine and divine feminine are no longer competing, but in union in their divine energies, and communication is now open. So I'm going to put the two cards out because we had the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and we are calling forth for this communication to continue to flow. Wow, I love this. Beautiful. Okay, so it says, this oracle comes to you as a potent sign of what is to come. This oracle is also a confirmation of your spiritual journey just thus far. You have been working to integrate the masculine and feminine energies within. Wow. You may not have used those words, but you're attempting to find the balance between living a surrendered life and leading from the heart, and then knowing when to take initiative to set something in motion, or when to put your body, mind, and soul into getting your shoulder behind something to push. You've been working hard to surrender attachment to plans and how you think things should go. Oh my gosh. Instead, you have intended to show up for what it is worth, to seek out the genius of life through unconditional acceptance instead of judging, fearing, resisting what is as though it were a big mistake. You do not seek to hide from love anymore. You have been learning step by step how to embrace and allow it to embrace you. What a journey you're taking, you beautiful, lucky angel. So your confirmation is thus: you are growing, you are evolving, you are making genuine shifts in consciousness that are allowing you to change the way you are in your world, to become more freer, more loving, more wilder with the divine. Hi, Cheryl. Good evening. Wow, this is amazing. You are calling such passionate devotion to your cause, such clever and capable assistance, and such grateful intervention. The divine cannot resist your beauty. So keep going with that sacred surrender. Keep believing in the inner healing path you're traveling with such success. Accept this confirmation and acknowledgement close to your heart. Keep traveling along the path of love. What could be more exciting? Keep this knowledge in your heart. You are meeting your beloved. The sign coming to you with this oracle is that of great love bestowed by the hand of grace. This means there is destiny at play in all matters of the heart. There is heart healing and letting go of past obstruction, suffering, and misunderstanding. Those of you who are here, you are in this room not by accident or coincidence. Spirit is speaking directly to your hearts and souls to let you know you are on the right path. You're healing. And expect there will be healing of that relationship or whatever is needed. You may have no sense of how this is going to play out, but it may result in the deepening of commitment to your lover. But it will certainly result in a deepening of your own commitment to love. If you are attracting a new and significant relationship into your life, perhaps a life partner, a soul friend, or other supporter of your life journey. The divine is hearing and answering your call. Let go of your grip. Do not hold on to a particular person, to a particular fear, or a particular fantasy. Instead, open your arms as if expecting your lover to run straight into them. For what could be more perfect than a divinely sanctioned relationship entering your life? Oh, y'all don't hear me. Listen to what Spirit is saying here. What could be more perfect than a divinely sanctioned relationship entering into your life? It will move you. It is likely through romance, but it could be through soul-satisfying partnership, the soul that you have been waiting for, so your life path and heart-inspired work can continue to develop. It could be through the presence of a child, or even the coming together of your own inner masculine and feminine, so you finally have a clear sense of your purpose in life, the means through which to take action on it, even if that action is to surrender yet again. Wow, beautiful. This oracle comes with a particular piece of guidance, so pay careful attention. No matter what has been, what has succeeded, and what has appeared to fail, and what has been loved, and what has been lost, there is only truth that will prevail in your life. Without failure and without exception, that truth is love. Love. It is all you are truly seeking. It is behind every life experience seeking you. Do not stand back from it. Do not put yourself aside. Turn down your eyes and pretend you cannot be seen by the world. Be bold. Claim the love that is your divine birthright, and know that sacred union is yours, destined in the heavens and blessed by the great beloved. Oh, my stars and stripes. Hi, Ruthie. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, the all-encompassing hand of the divine has come through to let us know that everything from this reading leads to oneness and sacred union. This card could not have, I am shook. I'm just in a state of awe right now at how beautifully this message came together, how cohesive. I believe it's because each one of you brought your love and light to this space. This is like hearing a Tibetan singing bowl ringing. If this resonated and reverberated with all of you, please throw a heart or something in the chat. Let me know if this clicked for you, because when I'm telling you, the energy this evening was so powerful that it was about to knock me off my chair. I am so excited. I'm going to read this part one more time because I want you to please let this sink into the deep chambers of your heart and take this with you. Hi, Babita. Good to see you. Please take this with you going into the rest of this week. Know that the divine masculine and feminine are in the vibration of communication, not misunderstanding, but pure truth and love communication. This oracle, thank you, Cheryl. Yes, Yara, Luna, Laurel. Ooh, gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. You guys helped make this happen. Okay, right, Dylan? Thank you, Tammy. You, ladies and gentlemen, you brought the energy to this space that brought these messages out with such power. So pat yourselves on the back, because this is a team collaborative effort. This is why when we come to this room, when it's a live broadcast, there is no I in we. I facilitated this channel, but it is us as a collective that comes together to bring the messages forth from the divine to help and serve ourselves and others. And I want to read this again. Thank you, Lois. Thank you, guys. Because this is the real deal, Holyfield. This is it. So I'm going to ask you right now. Thank you, Heather. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so grateful. Take a moment and just please center yourself. And even if you need to repeat to yourself, and Spirit's instructing me to pull out this card that was at the very beginning of the message. Let me grab it right now. Please center yourself and open up. Open up. This is the daring rebirth that's happening right now for each of you who are here, who are willing to receive this power and alignment with truth right now. Thank you, Spirit. Receive this message of light and love and power so that you may go forth and be unleashed from any restraints and constraints that have held you back from moving forward in your mission and purpose. You have the power of the sacred union of the divine masculine and feminine, and you have stepped forth for a daring rebirth. You are emerging as a new victorious vessel into this beautiful timeline we are in, and you are to expect big, happy changes because you are willing to go forth and do what is necessary. So if you will open up your hands and open up your hearts, please take the words from this message to heart. No matter what has been, what has succeeded, what has appeared to fail, what has been loved, what has been lost, there is only one truth that will prevail in your life without failure and without exception, and it is love. It is all you are truly seeking, and behind every life experience seeking you. Do not stand back from it. Do not put yourself aside. Do not turn your eyes and pretend you cannot be seen by the world. Be bold. There's the word daring. You could switch out bold and daring. They're synonymous. Okay? Claim the love that is your divine birthright. Ooh, I feel that strength of those words coming through. If you believe what I am saying, please put in the chat, I claim the love that is my divine birthright. If you are receiving this, let's lock it in and affirm it right now. I claim the love that is my divine birthright. Believe it to your soul. Believe it to your soul, because this is your time of big, happy changes. I claim the love that is my divine birthright. Know that sacred union is yours, destined in the heavens and blessed by the great beloved. Oh my goodness. Yes, dynamic Jennifer, I stand in agreement with you. You do deserve this love. It is your divine birthright. Kate, and for those of you who don't know, my daughter Kate is typing under the Divine Light and Love Oracle next to my picture. I'm Stella, by the way. Kate has been chatting as I go through. I stand in agreement with you, Luana, Yara, yes, Cheryl, Dylan, Lois. I stand in agreement with you. This is your birthright. It's yours. Heather, Tammy, I stand with you because I understand the power. I just felt a surge of power go through me right now. I understand the power of agreement. Ruthie, I stand in agreement with you. Whatever you have gone through previously, it was not for naught. At this moment in time, you are being encouraged to know big, happy changes are coming because now you recognize it. You get it inside of you. It's on the inside. Babita, yes, you get it on the inside. I stand in agreement with you. You're ready for those changes to take place. You're not afraid anymore. And if fear tries to creep up, you're going to power through it. You're going to power through it. Yes, Cheryl, you're going to make it. You're coming through the birth canal right now, through this daring rebirth. You are taking the time and energy to come through with power and strength and clarity and heart. And that's why it's going to be different. You're going to get different results because you're doing something different. And the angels want you to know it's big, happy changes. Yes. So if you would like to place your hand over your heart, I'm going to share these sacred words from Rumi and from this honoring ritual of encouragement to your heart through the grace of Source who loves me unconditionally. I call upon my true beloved now to be at one with my heart purpose. Through divine grace, our sacred union is now sanctioned and blessed. The love that is in my life is swelling and overflowing, and I do not try to contain it. I am satisfied to be washed away in bliss, and I serve the great beloved in this divine romance, offering my heart to the one great love through which all other love emanates. I am love. I am united, heaven and earth conjoined in passionate devotion to the great beloved, and love fills my life in all the ways I need. I am graced by divine blessing, so rich. Thank you. So be it. So be it. And so I wasn't sure I was going to have time to do so, but I am going to be able to pull a card of personal encouragement for each of you. And I feel the instruction from Spirit is to pull the card and allow you to interpret and recognize what that card means specifically to you right at this moment in time. So if you would like a personal card pulled, I'm going to show you the deck that Spirit has me pulling from for you. But I want to leave you with encouragement as you go forth this evening, moving into, for many of you, it's going to be tomorrow soon enough. I want to encourage you and strengthen you and nourish you through the secret language of light, transmissions from your soul. I believe that each of you has your gifts and powers and that they have been opened up. I believe your third eye chakra, your heart, your sacral, and your solar plexus are aligned. Your throat chakra is now open, and that you will receive a message from these cards to help you, to strengthen you on this journey. Okay? Yes, that is a Rumi quote. That's right, Dylan. And so this deck says, experience the light of your soul. The impulse to create and energize peace, love, and fulfillment is alive within you. This glorious oracle works with the mysteries and secrets of light to illuminate the rich possibility and potential inside you. The light is a constant guide and support, and its language inspires, empowers, and activates your soul spark. So I'm going to pull cards for you as you guys put a heart in the chat, and I'll leave the card on the screen so that you can interpret what this card means for you, because this is for you. This is your personal journey, and who's more tapped into your energy than you? So you as an intuitive, this is time for you to listen to your heart and listen to your mind and not let there be an eclipse. Let there be clarity and truth reverberating through every fiber of your being. Yes, so be it. Okay. Yes, Yara, I'm going to go ahead and pull your card right now. Please just allow the light and love of this deck, of the energy in this space. Wow, Yara, look what card. It literally flipped over. Oh, Yara, 3 cards flipped over for you. Look at this. This is what came out. So I want you to just take a look at that and allow the messages from Spirit to come to you for you to know what is coming through to assist you at this time. Insight, soul love, and healing is what came through. Wowza. That is incredible. So I just reverently want to give you space to receive the messages that are being downloaded to you by Spirit about what these cards mean, what these words mean, what the images mean. Because you're intuitive and you're powerful, and you will understand what Spirit wants you to know right now. So this is Stella stepping out of the way and allowing you to be the strongest, most powerful advocate for your soul right now. What is this telling you? You don't have to share if you don't want to, but this is for you. This is the gift to you from Spirit so that you will know without a shadow of a doubt that you are supported and loved in every area. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. You are very welcome. May this bless you and encourage you along your journey. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I will be using this. I want to say it's the moonstone or sandstone. I always get it mixed up. It's the one for the throat chakra to clear the deck as we go through. And so the next card is, let's see, Dylan. Okay, Dylan. Woo! Wow, Dylan. Holy smokes. The first card that came out, Dylan, is There's Only Light, followed by Manifestation. Alignment came out. Hopefully you can see all of this. Enlightenment came out. Soul Journey came out. The last card, Dylan, is Soul Writing. That's exactly what came out of the deck for you right now. So I want to give you the reverence and moment to absorb what Spirit just brought through. Soul Journey, Alignment, There's Only Light, Enlightenment, Manifestation, and Soul Writing. Thank you all for your patience. Thank you so much. You know, I believe in the power of each of us operating in our intuition, you know, especially with the activation of the third eye chakra and the heart chakra. What you are seeing is meant for you. These messages are for you. Whether one card comes out or 10 cards come out, I'm going to put them here for you because this is what Spirit wanted you to know. And you will know in your knower what those messages mean. Yep. I hope that that resonated, Dylan. Okay, let me scroll down. Okay. Oh, right, Luana. Yeah, these decks are so high vibrational. They're so uplifting. You will not be disappointed. Okay, Heather. Heather, this is the cards for you. For Heather, please. Wow. Okay. Heather, the first card that came out is Light Beings and Inner Voice and Let Go. Thank you, Spirit. So Heather, I hope that you're able to take in, and I'm going to move this over so you can see, because there's this beautiful image here of a celestial being with the mind illuminated and enlightened. And I hope that those cards resonate for you and that you'll take into consideration what Spirit is saying to you right now through these cards, because you are intuitive. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. It's so exciting when something new happens and I'm just like going with the flow. Whatever you say, Spirit. You know, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold on, Tammy. This is what came out for you, and the card literally flipped out before I could even call your name. So this is something that has a lot of energy behind it because the card flipped out before I could even call your name. Tammy, your cards are Nothing Has Gone Wrong, Transformation, and Focus. So I just want to take a moment. Oh, you're welcome, Heather. And give you a moment, Tammy, to just soak in the vibrations of these cards. You know, you'll understand intuitively what these cards mean specifically for you through the images and through your vibration of truth. Wow. Oh, you guys are so welcome. Oh, no problem, Ruthie. That's okay. Right after Babita, I will pull your cards. Not a problem. Okay, Tammy, I hope that that was encouraging and uplifting for you. Okay, for Babita. Thank you, Spirit. This card, Babita, Insight was the first card that came out. Soul, Love, and bottom of the deck, Joy. So I'm going to give you a moment to just soak in the vibrations of these cards. Oh, hi, love for Paragon. Happy, whatever day it is. Giggle, giggle, Tuesday. Oh, you're welcome, Tammy. No worries. Okay, Babita, I hope that that resonates for you and that you will recognize what those cards mean specific to you. Okay, the next card or cards is for Ruthie. And thank you all for your patience. I'm so humbled and thankful that you're here and that you're supporting the light in this room as these messages come forth. Ooh, wow, Ruthie. Holy smokes. Okay. Soul mating. Expansion. Bottom of the deck. Color. Color. Wow. Well, I can say for sure the colors are beautiful right off the bat. So I am hoping that this is resonating with you and connecting with you. You're welcome, Babita. You're welcome. No worries. Yep. So I'm hoping that this messages come through very clearly for you and that you recognize exactly what this means for you. And if you don't, you can always timestamp, watch the playback, and meditate on it and ask Spirit to give you guidance. Ask your angels for guidance. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, let's see. So after Ruthie is for Radhika. Yes. For Radhika. Thank you. Ooh, that one flipped over. Wow, beautiful. Nothing has gone wrong. Awakening. And focus. Radhika, these were your cards. I hope that it uplifts you. I would also encourage each of you to notice the numbers associated with your cards because there may be some synchronicities or significance to the numbers as well as the images and colors in these cards. This is where you're tapping into your intuitive gifts and abilities to discern the meanings of these cards for you right now. Okay? All right. You are welcome. You are just the best. All of you are so sweet and kind. You're welcome, Ruthie. Appreciate you all so much. Wow. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, Dylan, that's awesome. All right, this is for Lois. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Messages for Lois. Lois, your cards actually were stuck together, like they stuck out of the deck together. There is only light and soul journey. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Lois, alignment. That's powerful. Hopefully you can see those pretty clearly. This is for Lois. Just give a moment so that you can just tune in to the energy of those cards. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh no, Love for Paragon, you're perfectly fine. I was just going down the list. I will absolutely pull cards for you, no problem. Okay? In fact, I see your hearts right there. So, Lois, I hope that that resonates for you and that you received the messages that were specific to the areas that you needed encouragement and uplifting. All right, so for Petra, for Love for Paragon. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. You also received soul mating. Whoa. Oh my goodness, this one just fell out. Hold on. Oh, it fell down all the way. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Hold on, this is beautiful. Divine Animals. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Keep shuffling. Spirit said keep shuffling right now, so let me keep going. Thank you, Spirit. For Petra. Soul Craft. Wow. Okay, bottom of the deck. This card came up twice, so I know for certain all of these cards are meaningful, but Petra, I'm going to tell you this one was the most prominent because it came up twice in the shuffling. So hopefully you can see all of those, and I'll leave them up for a moment so that you can see the resonance and feel the resonance of the vibration from the cards. Awesome. Okay. Whew. Wowza. Beautiful. Okay. Again, you guys, thank you. Appreciate your patience so much and how you're here supporting each other as the cards are coming out. That is just so beautiful. Whoa. All right, let's see here. Let me go down the list. You're welcome. Okay, Dynamic Jennifer. For Dynamic Jennifer, thank you, Spirit. Oh, wow. Okay, these two came out together. Dynamic Jennifer. Divine Feminine and Transformation. Bottom of the deck. Expansion and Enlightenment. Wow. Okay, Spirit. Grounding. Got it. I'm like, okay, I'm on it. These are your cards. Dynamic Jennifer. So just take a moment to let that soak in. You had Divine Feminine, Transformation, Expansion, Enlightenment, and Grounding. Oh, you're welcome, Petra. You're welcome, Jennifer. And if I've missed anyone, please indicate with a heart, because I can, I'm at the bottom of the chat now, so I'll be able to see it more easily. So please feel free to place a heart in the chat if you didn't have your card or cards yet. Oh, wow, Jennifer. Yeah, their colors are very powerful, very vibrant. Wowza. Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad that that resonated with you. See, and it's so neat. It's the secret language of light. This is connecting directly to your souls. Oh my gosh, darling DJ, her first card already flipped out. Wow. Wowie zowie. Seriously. Okay, Spirit. These cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, no joking here, guys. The card came out and I was like, Spirit, did you mean for that one to come out? And it literally, you heard that flip and it was loud. It was alignment. Darling DJ, you have Ask Your Soul and Alignment. Wow. Center. Sensitivity. 14, 15, 16. Wow. That's gorgeous. So, darling DJ, I hope that that resonates for you. Yes. Should we pull one for King Trident? No, I'm kidding. Why not, right? You know what? Because I just adore my soul brother and sister so much, I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. So I'm going to ask for King Trident for Matt to encourage him, and also for Liz. Oh, you're welcome, honey. You're very welcome. Hopefully they will, you know, not swap my hand and say, Stella, what have you done? Ooh. King Trident's card, Matt. And if someone could timestamp for him, please. Inward Revolution came out first. Good gravy. Soul Journey came out next. And those literally flipped out of the deck. Again, wow, Spirit. Soul Writing. Inward Revolution, Soul Journey, and Soul Writing came out for Matt. Whoo, wowza. That's some strong energy, Matt, because those cards each literally flipped out onto the desk. So I hope that those images and messages resonate with you, that you're able to draw the information that Spirit is delivering to you. And you had number 9, number 42, and number 20. Okay? Okay, and so for Liz, and Liz was so kind to come and join today, and then also to share to the channel. Wow, Liz, your card literally fell right out, right in the center. Sensitivity. This beautiful rose. Right? Amazing. Oh, look at that. Nourish. That beautiful divine feminine energy, right? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Wow. Okay, Liz, I'm going to try to keep them from falling over, but this is how your cards are laying out. Let's see here. So we have Nourish, right at the center, Sensitivity, Soul Tree, and Insight. Oh, Liz, look at this. Soul Love and Manifestation came out as well. Let's see, I'm going to try to put these together. So if someone wants to timestamp or let Miss Liz know, I would greatly appreciate that. But this is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Wowie zowie. Try to figure out where to put this in so she could see it all nice and clearly. I don't want to block or hide anything here. There we go. Liz, those were the cards that came out for you. Those are absolutely gorgeous, and I hope that those resonate and encourage you. They're so beautiful. Wow. I'm telling you guys. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull one last for the collective before we close out the reading. And again, thank you all for being here. Thank you so very much for your time and your love and your light. I believe that this playback will impact people for the positive, impact the collective, and we did this work tonight collectively. And whenever we come on live, please feel free to join us. Kate or Dynamic Jennifer, if you want to place the link to the Good Vibe Tribe in there, please do so. Card flipped right over in my hand. This is for the collective. Hi, Amita. Hello, of course. Oh, yes, Luana, absolutely. Wow. For the collective, look what came out. Joy and inward revolution. Whoa, and soul mating. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. People are coming in and you are having an inward revolution and it's leading to joy, 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 joy. And high vibrational counterparts are coming in. See, it's still coming through. The energy of this is still coming through. Inward revolution. All right, let me go ahead and pull for Amita. And then Luana. Thank you for your patience, Luana. I appreciate that. Okay. Woo, Amita, your card literally fell right out. Transformation. Wow. Your next card is the bottom of the deck. Let your light shine. Wow. Okay. Amita, you also got soul family. So I'm going to leave those there so that you can just soak that energy in, soak in those images and the numbers of the cards, and let them speak to you intuitively. This is the message that Spirit wanted you to know right now. Hi, Cheryl. Wow. Timing, right? Okay. Amita, I hope that that blesses and encourages you and that you will be uplifted through what you received from those cards. And Luana, the lovely Luana. Thank you, angels and spirit. So right off the bat, Luana, the throat chakra was like, I literally felt like a powerful surge coming through the throat chakra. So I'm hoping that these messages will empower you to speak your truth. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Wowie zowie. Here we, oh my goodness. Healing. Soul song. Wow, and look at, okay, I'll be quiet, Luana. Let Spirit tell you what this is about. But like I said, I felt a very powerful surge through this throat chakra as your cards were coming through. Wow. Okay. So those are the cards that Spirit had for you. Wow. Beautiful. You're welcome. Oh, of course, Cheryl. No problem. All right, Luana. I hope that that resonated. Wow. Powerful cards. I'm telling you, I think every single one of these cards has such a high vibration and power that it's undeniable. I mean, the energy in these cards is amazing. Oh, Amita, wow. I'm so glad, and I hope it will help uplift you and support you in your journey. And this is for Cheryl. For Cheryl. Oops, Cheryl, the first card jumped right out. Nourish. Ooh, that's beautiful. Whoa. Okay. Well, good gravy, Spirit. Enlightenment also came out. Okay. Whew. For Cheryl. Joy. Look at that. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, Luana. Oh my goodness. Because I honestly, when I said that to you, I mean, the deck Spirit said clear the deck and use this stone. So I'm glad that that resonated, and may you be empowered to do whatever is necessary for the vibration of truth and love to be aligned in your life in all areas. And yes, so Cheryl, joy, nourish, and enlightenment. I hope that that absolutely resonates for you, and that the colors and the numbers are coming through for you. Wow. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, Spirit, what else? Goodness. Okay. Spirit said, put this there. This is the last card, and now I'm going to read to you what the intention behind this card was. This is for the collective, for each person that is in this room or watching the playback. This is the message from Spirit to close our reading for this evening. You're welcome. Aw, you're welcome, Cheryl. Okay, so we have the inward revolution, and as you can see, the helix, the DNA helix is here. There are very powerful colors here, as well as light and the power of light, and the infinity symbol is woven throughout this card. Inward revolution, the way of your heart. You are always moving forward, even when you feel like you are going backward. Your path may seem to go up and down or inward and outward. The spiral is a symbol of your soul journey, and it represents the cyclical adventure into your heart center. You will continually revisit the aspects of your life to bring you to deeper understanding. Difficulties and challenges may command greater focus as they help to build bigger and better dreams and desires. Each cycle of life is as important stepping stone that expands into the next. Your life will only feel authentic when you open up to the wisdom of your soul. It is a path we must take to truly know and love ourselves. From this place, we move outward back into the world, empowered with our soul's wisdom. You are worthy of all you desire, no matter where you are in the spiral. Do you remember, for those of us that put the affirmation in the chat that says, I claim love is my divine birthright? This last card is once again confirming what we know, which is this inward revolution is for your soul's wisdom, and you are worthy of your hopes and your dreams and what you desire. So before we close, we'll go ahead and end with this beautiful meditation. And I'm going to ask each person, if you feel led and comfortable, to close your eyes and place your hand upon your heart. Let's take some nice deep breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth, and draw your awareness within. And as you're breathing out, I would like for you to gently let go and allow everything to just be. And I want you to visualize a golden path in front of you. This path is spiraling down to a deep, wise, and loving point of light. This is your center. Feel the absolute fullness of you and sense your access to universal wisdom and love. Allow yourself to move into a complete space of balance and peace. Let's just stay here for a minute. Imagine yourself at peace and balanced, full of wisdom and love. This is your birthright. No one can take this from you. It belongs to you. Allow yourself to move. If you have to kind of move your body around and shift your energy, just go ahead and move it around so that you can just come into this peace and balance, and anything that might have been on your mind perplexing you, just release it and let it go. Let it go. Know that you are here to know yourself better, not to find absolute answers. Solutions will come as inspired action as you discover the clarity at your center. Now begin to follow the golden path outward. Feel the power, the inherent power of this sacred design, and notice how you feel as you move upward and outward with an expanded understanding of who you are. Breathe your expanded knowledge into your physical world. When you're ready, open your eyes and see through your new eyes. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. If you are someone who likes to journal, the encouragement is to draw or write about 3 emotional or physical patterns that you've repeated in your life. And then also to draw or write about something new you've learned about with each revolution. You're spinning. Do you see the helixes? The helixes are spinning. They're cyclical. You are moving. You are energy. If anything in this journey, know that you are energy. Your chakras are the energy cycles, the wheels, the meridians, constantly moving. If there's a blockage, it is for you to heal and clear so that you are functioning at peak optimal performance. Pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to the energy of others. Take time to reflect on this inward revolution that's happening inside of you right now. Hi, Jazz. I love these cards. They're so gorgeous, right? Thank you. If you would like, I have been pulling cards for everyone who has been in the room as appreciation for the love and light that you bring to this space. Jazz, if you would like, I would be happy to pull for you because everyone has received cards that they are able to intuitively interpret the messages as what is important or prioritized in their own journey. So if you would like a card or cards, please just indicate with a heart in the chat. Thank you so much. I received the compliment and I appreciate it, and I'm grateful that you're here because I feel like everyone that's led here, you are helping contribute to this beacon of light, this beautiful inferno that is helping to illuminate truth to the collective so that we can grow and serve and support one another. And so this last card that I had that had came out, this inward revolution, is just so beautiful because we are evolving and revolving, and our center is illuminated. That heart chakra that we spoke of earlier is illuminated now. We're in the deep chambers of our hearts, and this revolution has allowed us to align with our divine energy of masculine and feminine, and we're growing in leaps and bounds. And I feel so blessed that we have this beautiful energy that's emanating from us now, that it's like a glow. You know, if someone says to you, you know, you're glowing, you could be like, yes, I am, thank you very much, because you are. I mean, this third eye chakra, you know, this is the feminine energy, this is the masculine energy, this is the revolution that's happening, this is the center of power, this is that solar plexus, the center of power is opened up. The throat chakra opened up. The sacral chakra opened up. It's all part of this divine plan for us to go through this beautiful inward revolution so that we can grow and serve in the light and help others. I'm so humbled. I'm so grateful. Oh my goodness, Luana. Well, I hope and send you lots of love and light and encouragement. And, you know, this this throat chakra stone, let me tell you, I don't think I've gone through a reading without having a throat chakra activation myself in the middle of the reading. So I'm sending lots of love and light and encouragement for you as you go through, and just be encouraged and be strengthened. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you. Jazz, I just want to make the opportunity once more, just in case you were still there, if you would like a card. And if not, no worries. Just thank you for being here. If you received something from the messages tonight and it resonated with you, I would be so grateful if after the video has concluded, if you would go to the comment section and, you know, maybe share something that just resonated with you, or something in the message that you picked up on that was of significance. I would greatly appreciate that. And I just thank you all so much for being here. I hope that you will continue to be inspired, uplifted, and encouraged. I want to give thanks to the beautiful Liz, my sweet angel baby with Guided by Angels, and the wonderful King Trident, Matt with King Trident's Tribe. Hi, Jasmine. Hello. And just thank them, Melanie with Whole Again 1111, for their support of this channel and encouragement. So much love and appreciation for the light workers who have been diligently supporting and encouraging and just raising the vibration for the collective. I don't know about you guys, but I have felt nothing but positive love, light, and high vibrations from the room and from the cards, and I just feel so humbled and grateful. Oh, love to you too, sweet Luana. Hi, Jasmine. Would you like a card? I just want to make sure before we close out the reading, because you happened to just come in, but of course you didn't just happen to come in. You were guided here, and I want to make sure that I'm of service to you. We were pulling cards from this beautiful deck called The Secret Language of Light. And intuitively, each person has been receiving cards that are specific to their journey, and they'll know what's applicable and what messages Spirit was giving. So if you would like a card or cards, because at this moment, whatever comes out, I'm gonna share it, because you know, usually I would say a card, but it's like Spirit's like, yeah, about that. Whatever comes out, that's what they need to know. And I'm like, okay, awesome. Okay, Jasmine, let me go ahead and pull for you. And I've been clearing the deck using this stone, which is for the throat chakra. So we are aligned with the vibration of truth, love, and light. And may this message resonate and encourage you. Ooh, wow. Now, you'll know what this means intuitively, you know. Perhaps you're receiving promptings from Spirit, synchronicities. You'll know exactly what this is about. And if you don't, I'm going to leave the cards up so that you have time to just process and allow Spirit to give you the messages and understanding. Create space. Oh my goodness, these cards look almost identical. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Good gravy. Okay, Jasmine. You received enlightenment, whispers, create space, and alignment. There we go. Hopefully you can see all of those. Awesome. Beautiful. Well, I hope that these messages uplifted and encouraged you and resonate with you. I'm very pleased that we were able to be together this beautiful evening to support one another and support the collective. And I just want to share how much I am humbled by your time and your energy and your support of this channel. If you feel led to like, share, subscribe, please do. And oh, you're welcome. And if you would like to, we have an open chat that we keep. It's pretty much open 24 hours. that is connected. It is called the Good Vibe Tribe, and if Dynamic Jennifer or Kate can put the link in, you're welcome to join the group. We just try to share positive and uplifting things with one another through laughter and humor and light. And I just thank each and every one of you for being so supportive of each other in the room. It never ceases to amaze me when I go back and watch the playback and take notes, or because I'm learning too. And so I will see some of the most sweetest comments and supportive communications happening during the live, that it just warms my heart. And I thank each of you for being so genuine and kind and loving. And thank you, Kate. The Good Vibe Tribe link has just been popped into the chat, so please feel free to join. And again, continue on your journey knowing that the best is yet to come. Spirit says, put it out there again, so I'm going to put it out here again. The overall message, ending card, if I can get back to it, because you guys know I had like a trillion cards tonight, is big happy changes. That's what's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Big happy changes. Why? Because you have done the work, you're continuing to do the work, and Spirit wants you to be encouraged, knowing that all of the things you've gone through have not been for naught. It is all part of the divine plan for your soul's growth and expansion of your heart and your mind. And you, yes, you are on the right. Oh my gosh. Okay. Apparently Spirit did not want me to pull that out again, because I'm like, the card is missing. And I just heard pull the card from the deck. Good gravy. Can't make this up, right, guys? You're ready. If somebody was like, I don't know, now you know. Yes, you are. You are more than ready. Spirit is letting you know you're ready for these big happy changes. You're no longer clinging or holding on to the past. Okay, you've released the dark wound and let love in. Let love live. So you're ready. Oh, that is such a beautiful message, guys. I mean, here I was thinking, I'm like, oh, you want me to pull that card out? And it was like, no, I want you to pull a card from the deck. Okay, and where's the card? The card says you're ready. So, thank you, Spirit. I guess I'm a little hard-headed sometimes too, and I'm like, but where's the card? You said pull. No, you said go to the deck. Okay, I went to the deck and bam, whoop, there it is. Ladies, gentlemen, you're ready. Get excited. Know that it is your season, your time to emerge and be seen. Be seen, be bold, move forward. Goodness. Okay, Spirit, look at that. With your authentic voice. I understand. Good gravy. I have to read it, guys. Spirit keeps bringing it out, so I have to read it. So let me go ahead and put this up here. You're ready with your authentic voice. That's so fitting. I understand now why Spirit said, listen, Linda. Linda is my distracted code name for myself. It's aquamarine there, but I'm going to set this throat chakra stone, whoop, or so I thought it was, at the top here. Here we go. Bear with me, guys. Okay. This card is from the Crystal Mandala Oracle, and I'm going to go ahead and take a moment to read you this, because, again, whoever was here tonight, if you have been challenged in speaking out in an authentic voice, this card was definitely for you. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. It says, we bring you the gift of authentic voice. We want you to know your own truths and to speak them in your own way, because you have something of value to share. And you're going to share them and speak them in your own way, your inner world, your unique viewpoint, and the person that you are. When you speak from your authentic voice, you help others relax and come out of their heads and into their hearts and remember the truth of who they are as well. Your authentic voice doesn't have to sound like the voice of any other. It doesn't always need to be soft, although in its own way, it will always be loving. Your authentic voice has a place in this world and has been designed to be a valuable part of the sacred choir of soul voices that create music for the universe. As you trust in your authentic voice, your ability to manifest your divine destiny will grow, and your responsible use of power of your voice will help many. This is why Spirit showed us at the beginning of the reading the divine masculine and feminine in communication. You are ready to start using your voice. And look, you are ready. It's time. If you've been holding yourself back, please don't. This is the time, and you'll know the specific timing because Spirit will indicate to you in your mind and in your heart, and there will be a reconciliation of both, and you will not second guess this intuition. Some of you recognize you have a voice, an authentic voice. You have the ability to influence people. You have the ability to bring forth truths to illuminate and help others. Be bold. You're ready. Your angels are indicating you're ready. The Ascended Master, Bath Cole, and Aquamarine are here to support you in that transition. May you feel the blessings and nourishment and peace of walking in your truth and in your authentic voice. And until next time, I send you all so much light and love and look forward to being with you again soon. Hopefully I will be live again later this week. So just please, if you've subscribed, just put the notification bell on and you'll see when we come on. And then I also post to the Good Vibe Tribe when we will be going live. Sending you all so much light and love. Ciao for now. Bye.